Hope you guys are doing well in the Pick 3 community. It's been a few weeks. I thought I'd come out and pay y'all some mind too. So, how have you guys been doing? Have you been having a very successful week with your Pick 3, Pick 4 games? Let me know. Hopefully, we're going to have a good time tonight. Not too many bots. You know how that works. But if you're in the membership and you come in to join me, welcome, welcome. Oh man, we are doing some things. Y'all make sure y'all join the membership. We're having a good time back there. Having so much fun. The prediction lists are so hot. I hope you guys been paying attention to all the results in the shorts. And we're doing some things. We're doing some things. So I so appreciate you guys for your support, watching the videos, looking at all of the posts, all of our Pick 3 winning number results. I'm so appreciative to you guys. I really am. So without further ado, we're going to get this Friday night live stream started. As you guys are coming in, make sure you let me know where you're coming from. We're out here in the public to my members, so we'll be doing a lot. Not that anything's a huge secret, because most of the time I put out stuff, people ain't paying attention to me anyway until it's too late. But anyways, we won't be going too deep into things to kind of speed things along because we're in the public. But we'll be back on our member only live streams on Tuesday, so make sure you guys are checking that out. Okay, Miss Shauna, hey, I'm at work but I'm here. How you doing, Miss Shauna? Welcome. I got your email. We'll talk later. I know you guys been hitting me up hard on Fridays, and I know why, because it's the weekend is here. Everybody's excited. Miss Shauna, hit that like button, everyone. That's right. As you guys come on, hit that like button for your girl. I so appreciate that. Appreciate your support. Let me know how you guys are doing with your Pick 3 games. Maybe Pick 4. But anyways, more of your Pick 3. And I want to hear from our Cash Pop crew tonight. Hopefully we have our Cash Pop crew coming on tonight. Miss Shauna, love you. I love you as well, my love. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I'm looking forward to an amazing weekend for all of us. Edith Terry, hello, North Carolina. Another North Carolina. You and Shauna both in NC. Oh my goodness, how y'all doing? Miguel, excuse me, I said Miguel. Miguel, beautiful black queen. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Nicole Vick, hello, Mrs. Florida. How you doing, Nicole? Cacao, hey, hi to you. Minimer, give me your number, please. My husband wouldn't like that, so I can't do that. I won't do that. But I appreciate you. Maria, hi, Miss Florida. And Shauna, what's going on, Maria? Some more of our members. Hi, guys. Remember, we're out in the public, so y'all be patient. We're going to try to have a good time. We're going to roll through this. I want to just see how everyone's doing with their Pick 3 games and with life and what's going on. And I got a few things I want to share with you guys about my DoorDash experiences this week. Because I'm about done with DoorDash. And I'm done with a CMOS company too, that I didn't even get to use their stuff, but I'm done with them already. So we're going to talk about some customer service issues. Let me see here. Oh, we're coming in. Manuel, I like the key 720 and 5. Thanks from Puerto Rico. You welcome, Manuel. I love key digits. How many of you guys are finding it a little bit easier and to find some of the easier hits with the key digits 0s, 5, 2s, and 7s? I know. And here's the deal about that. They are hot when they're hot, and sometimes when they start cooling off, look at another rundown because they may be hot on another rundown. So never give up. And you'll notice the patterns will change subtly. You know, sometimes those hits will come straight across those grids that we're using, and sometimes, well, they do other things. So make sure you guys are checking out the videos on the channel. As you guys are coming in, hit that like. We're gonna have a good time tonight, no matter what's going on here in the public. All my members, y'all make sure y'all represent. Let me know what state you guys are repping from so we could talk. So Kendall Green, hi, you're so pretty. Thank you, I appreciate that. Timothy McFarland said hi. How you doing, Timothy? What's going on with you? Yeah, y'all get them likes and them hearts. I appreciate all the love. And let me know, did we have any pick 3 lottery winners? I want to know. We've been kicking it, y'all. We're kicking it strong with our pick 3 lottery list. You guys that are not in the membership, make sure you think about joining us, especially if you want to get deeper with your workouts and you want to join our member only live streams that we have on Tuesdays and every other Friday. Make sure you check us out. Let me see here. Okay, we're going to let you go. Since I'm weird, you're weird too. You're weird for joining and telling me that I'm weird. Nicole Vick, I'm also from North Carolina. Look at all you North Carolinians. Maria, oh no. Oh yeah. Hadamar, do I love you? I love my husband. You go sit down. I'm gonna kick you out of here. You gonna get me. You get me in trouble. Cacao, I need some advice. I was on a different live stream, and I said that one of the dudes looked like Jada Smith. He got very offended. I'm not sure this is the live stream for you either. If you don't play Pick 3 Lottery, or you don't want to just chill with us, I don't know how that's gonna go with you. But some people don't want to believe that they look like Jaden Smith. I gotcha. Nicholas, customer service OnlyFans? Huh? I don't know about OnlyFans. I don't have OnlyFans. Customer service, as far as these DoorDash people that have been messing up my orders and I think are stealing stuff. We'll talk about that. I don't have OnlyFans. You probably at the wrong live stream. Anas, hello. DH, hi Miss Florida. And North Carolina in the house. All these people from North Carolina. What's going on with y'all? Miss Shauna Knight Martin. Hey, Maria, Anas, how are you? I'm good. Thank you guys for asking. How are you guys doing out there in the Pick 3 community? Let me know. And Maria, hey, Shauna. Kalani Dunn said hi. And Tristan, I appreciate you coming. You can leave right out as you came, okay? Renee said hi. How you doing? Liberty, Guns, Beer, and Trump. Interesting. You're beautiful. Thank you very much. Jinx, your chat has been officially claimed by Germany. Really? Let me let y'all go then. Okay. Let me see here. Greg Anthony, help with what? What's going on? So you guys that are in your states with your Pick 3 lottery games, we've been definitely paying attention to key digit numbers. And sometimes those numbers, like the number 2, the number 7, 0, or even the number 5. We've been noticing a lot of patterns. And the thing is, they don't come up every day, but my goodness, when they come up, they do. How many of you guys got that? Was it 400 that we have for Florida? Let me know. Because we literally, when I say literally had that, going straight across the grids, we had it. It was nice too. It was so nice. Let me pull up my grids now. I forgot to do that earlier. And today's the 11th. I'm going to have to redate this. I should have did it earlier, but it's okay. We're out in the public. We're just chilling. Let me see here. Let me go to my patterns. No, I didn't take that down. Where did we get the 400 or 004? When did that hit? Was that yesterday evening? I think that was yesterday evening. Who got that here in Florida? Let me know. Type it in so I can congratulate you. I ain't mad at you. Yet. I ain't mad. Oh, goodness. I'm going to go to the Florida lottery. Let me see what that hit was. Now, we did get that 187 off of our daily prediction list. We got that straight. Who saw the post? Let me know. And if you hit it, let me know so we can congratulate you. Our lists are hot. They really are. Let me see here. Jacqueline, hey from Georgia. What's going on, Georgia Peach? Maria sure was Miss Flo. Gotcha. I got you, Maria. Greg, please stop talking about the lottery and help me. Gambling is not good for you. Then you're in the wrong place. I can't help you, Greg Anthony. I'm going to let you go because you don't need to be talking about gambling and pick three numbers. And here's the thing with gambling itself. Okay, and I tell people this all the time. I don't preach gambling. I just teach on things that people, if they're interested in playing pick three games, just ways and strategies to help you pick better numbers. And I try to give suggestions as far as learning to practice and play on paper. Don't go to the store, start spending money, so that you're not a sorry loser. You know, you may lose, but don't be a sorry loser. So that's what we talk about. But I don't suggest, my thing is, if you have a gambling problem, you shouldn't be paying attention to anybody's gambling channel. You should be off somewhere reading your scriptures, probably. Seriously. So I'm not the person for you, but you have a good weekend. All right. Rara, big sis, true. I am. But you can go. Let me see here. Renee, Texas pick three. What about Texas pick three? What's going on with you guys in Texas? What you are talking about? Are you doing well with Texas pick three? Let me know. Start getting my charts out. Let's see if I can get some stuff out here. And my members, if you're here joining us and you see all the craziness, that's what happens. Don't get offended. Just go right through the comments. It's no big deal. We'll see how long we can stay out here. If I need to cut it, we will, because I want to start my week. And we've had an amazing, tremendous week. And if people are on here joining our live, thank you. This is Miss Florida Hot Picks here, one of the hottest pick three lottery channels. If pick three games is your thing, definitely stay in tune with us while we talk about all things pick three lottery, strategies, maybe even some hot numbers and life. Hey, that's what we do. That's what we do with the Miss Florida Hot Picks channel. So if you guys are here and you want to have a little fun with us, definitely. And if you can't, you can't. I get it. But if you're coming in here to be crazy, I'm going to let you go right away. Okay? Because we have business. We have business. We have business. And those that are not in the membership, this is what I love about our live streams is our stuff is private. We don't have to deal with all the foolishness and the bots and, oh, you're big and you're this and you're that. We're like, okay, we're trying to like get to business. So I get it. You know, this is part of being in public. That's what it is. Hold on one second, guys. Who it is? All right, we're back. Sorry about that. All right, so Maria, last night I didn't play it. Yeah, Florida had that 004. I have to, let me see what it was. I keep doing this, and you won't believe where it came off of. When I tell you this stuff, these key digits are nothing to play with. It was 400. Okay. Let me get back to this other chart. I have to put in a couple things. Oh man. I'm a little dated with my chart here, but hold on. All right. Copy, paste. I knew I should have did this earlier, but that's okay. It is what it is. And today's the 11th. Copy. Paste. And I'll show you guys too. Get back in here. See? Excuse me. I'm going to share with you guys what happened with Florida. We also got a straight hit from our prediction list for Florida, that 187, I believe. Missed that. Missed the 400 last night. It was sitting right on our rundowns. So anybody from Florida on here, we're going to talk about that in just a second. And I want to look at Texas. Not sure what's going on with Texas. Like, I don't know what's going on with Texas. There's always something going on with Texas, but I still love them. I still love them. I need to get the grid. Let me get these numbers here. I thought I had my stuff prepped, but life happens. It happens. Let me go ahead and put these numbers in real quick in this grid. I want to see what they're doing here. Make sure you guys are keeping a daily log of what's going on in your state. I cannot stress that. You know, because when I show you this Florida, and if you guys weren't keeping up with your rundowns, you're going to say, I know I didn't miss that hit. And all the people, all the naysayers talking about, oh, rundowns don't work and all this other foolishness. And that's their opinion. You know, they can have their own opinion. I don't have an issue with that. But don't say nothing works. But I'm going to share with you guys how Florida got that 400. And we also had a 187. I'm not sure, but I'll try to check the chart there. Okay. All right. So let me get ready to wrap my camera on in just a second. Let me see who else is on here. And I want to share with you guys that pick 3 Florida. Nicole Vick, I haven't hit yet, still practicing on paper. Nothing wrong with practicing on paper. The first thing people want to do as soon as they get a number from somebody or they get a strategy, they want to go and spend the money. Sometimes it works out perfectly and sometimes we have to work at it. Let me see here. Cynthia or Synth, keeping life real at 60, Quebec, pick 3. I don't know. Quebec. I normally do Ontario and Western Canada, but you're saying Quebec. We had Texas. I'm looking at Florida now. We'll see if I can look at, what do you need from Quebec? What are you looking for? Strategy? Are you looking for numbers? Tell me what you're looking for. I told you guys I'm not fighting anybody. People want to learn, that's wonderful. People just want numbers, that's fine too. Let me see here. Sin says hi. Rose says hi. Livingston Ward said hi. How you doing? Nanny Dixon, hi. Danielle from Ohio. What's going on? Hi. Rubio, me too. Okay. Terry Hunter, one of our members. Hi, Florida from Georgia. What's going on, Georgia? You guys make sure you get those likes up for me. I so appreciate you guys. I want to share with you guys these key digits for Florida and possibly some other states, and share with you how we're missing simple hits. They don't come every day. I noticed that there was a cool off period with hits coming straight across our grids, but they're starting to pick up again. Okay, so make sure you're paying attention what I'm about to share with you. Let me see here. Nevia from Jackson, Mississippi. Love you too. How are you doing? Not sure. I want to say Sepra. Hello from Russia, St. Petersburg. What's going on, Russia? So let's get into it. I told you I want to share with you guys how to get that 400. How many of y'all missed that hit? Y'all, it was literally right on our charts. But let me go back to the right chart. I'm going to turn these into 1, 2, 3. That's all. If you're using the 1, 2, 3 rundown, and I love 317. Trust me, I do. But I'm looking for key numbers. We had a hit in Florida of 927. Notice the 27 was the back pair. I'm about to show you where that 400 hit was. I know. Let me see here. Maria, rundown had it at 040. That's exactly what I'm about to show you. And J212, hey, Miss Florida, a little late, but here. No, you're on time. You're on time. How are you doing? All these folks here for us. I so appreciate you. All my members and all my subscribers, thank you guys for showing out. to the Miss Florida Hot Picks channel. I'm about to go over Florida. I want to share with you how hits are being missed for Florida. I didn't get the hit. Pay attention to your charts, especially when there's key digit from the previous hit. Don't miss it like we did. It was right in front of our face. J212 doing well. Maria, Miss Florida, those zeros between the four could be something. They are. Have you been noticing that? They are something. All right, so let me show y'all real quick. Let me turn my camera around. Let's do a little learning. Okay, so anybody in Florida? Now today we have this 187 and have to track back to see where oh my goodness, hold on guys. 187 was right here on the chart that I'm about to show you. So, oh my goodness, this is a hot chart. Now, let's go back to July 10th for Florida. Okay, we had a hit 927, the midday draw. Look at the digits. Look at these numbers. Whenever you see the number 2 and 7, those are key digit numbers. Sometimes they're zeros and fives, sometimes, but in the hit was the giveaway. When you see these key digits together, sometimes hits are coming straight across. When you can identify your key pairs, start studying what comes under or above those. Look at this 040. Did it not hit Florida? The next draw, 400. Who missed that hit? I know I did. And I'm ashamed. Lord knows I'm ashamed. Because I teach this every day about key digits. But hold on, Florida showed off. They had another hit on this chart. Today, Florida had 187 hit straight across. Look at this. 781. Here's a trick. When I'm putting my pick three predictions together, sometimes I'll read the numbers left to right or sometimes right to left. Okay? 187, 187. We had 2 hits on this amazing chart. What was amazing about it? They had the key digits 2s and 7s. Okay? Whenever you see those as pairs, please start paying attention to your charts. The hits may be coming either on top or the bottom. Okay? Here's another trick for that 781. Because these were pairs, here's another trick I learned from another state. Whenever you see key digits as pairs, look at the opposite numbers. They could be telling you that anything with a 2 or 7 on the opposite side can also be hot. Yes, make sure you guys are paying close attention. I'm not even playing. 2 hits. So we had a hit last night and we had a hit today. Now, if I'm going by key digits, okay, and hold on. We had that 04, that was from the 317. Anyone using the 317 rundown, the 119 we had the other day, had 040 in it as well. Here was the thing. The 7, if it's in front of doubles, those are your keys. Look at that. When you start learning these little tricks, they help so much. I am telling you guys. Now, the question would be, what should be coming next? It depends. It depends on what's going on with the grids and what we're looking for. And I need to put 1, 2, 3. I have 1, 2, 4. Let me straighten that out right now. Okay. There's a couple things that we got these zeros. Oh my goodness, we got these zeros that keep coming. Now, if they're using the key digits of 00, it could be possible that the 523 could come, the 028, the 882. This whole grid could be hot with numbers, okay? My thing is pay close attention to either your opposite 0, okay, Or, like I said, anything that runs underneath or on the top, you may want to pay attention to. So when I'm putting in some quick numbers for Florida, I'm just going to use those. But if you guys start seeing your 2s and 7s pop up again, start paying attention to them. Easy hits. Can't lie about it. It's right here. Okay, so we'll start our evening with our Florida. Let me turn this back around. Let me get back to my chart and to the chat. And I think I missed something. Uh-oh, I sure did. D-Listo, what's going on, husband? Husband's online. What's going on with you? Y'all make sure y'all say hello to Mr. Florida. He's in the house. Oh, my goodness. It feels good. It feels good, but at the same time, I feel bad because I missed now 2 simple hits. And you notice those key digits, you don't see them all the time. And if they're single and they're front or back of a double, like it was on the 317, that 040 was coming either way to Florida based on those key digits. Pay attention. Pay attention, y'all. All right, so Maria, rundown headed at 040. Got it. Talk to Miss J. I read that. Maria, Miss Flo, those zeros between the 4 could be something. They sure could be. Let me see. Cosmic Observer 0501. Hi, Florida, New York here from your rundowns work. I've seen 404 coming on the rundown in New York. I hope it travels. Those inverted doubles 004, 404 could be very hot, could be traveling. So I hope they are. J212 187 is the police code for murder. Oh, Lord. Ouch. Ouch. Well, y'all make sure y'all help us out. Thank you, Miss J. That was so informative. Thank you for that one. Maria J. Southern Slime 999. Let me see. Our quad 6, South Carolina. I like those. I actually like those. Did they hit? I haven't checked the pick fours. Maria, Mr. Florida. Yep. Y'all make sure y'all say hey to Mr. Florida. Thank you so much. J212. Matthew, the picks of the night. Oh, or somebody. I don't know. I guess it was deleted. It's okay. So let me put in for Florida some possible fun numbers. I'm not guaranteeing any of these numbers. So when I put them, I'm going to also let you know I don't guarantee anything. Play responsibly. Play responsibly. I like 2s and 7s. I do see these 0s, but they can take on a whole nother pattern. I'm warning you guys right now. Everybody likes looking for possible hits from the previous pattern, sometimes, or the previous draw. Sometimes it works out that way, but don't miss out on your 7s and 2s when they're pairs or if they're singles right in front of doubles or mirrors. Okay. So let me go ahead into this live stream. Let me put on some possible hot numbers. Let me get in here first. And thank you to my folks, my moderators that are getting rid of foolishness. Thank you, J212. I so appreciate that. I was just about to read something. It was like, nope. And that's what we do because we ain't got time for the foolishness. Okay. So let me see here. Even this 200 from this 187. Let me see here. So we're going to put Florida. I'm going to call these fun numbers because we're out here in the public. And we're just doing some quick guesses. I'm not doing it anything too deep. We're going to go put these in so you guys will know. And 828 for entertainment. All right, so for Florida, if you guys are reading that 187 off the 123, I like that 200, 323, 187 as a possible repeat. I like that 705, 682, and that 828. And I'm about to put that in now. So those are some hot numbers for Florida. Possibly. Again, I don't guarantee anything, so be careful, okay? The last time someone came and asked me about, well, what you think is hot for Florida for this evening? I don't know. I always tell people that because if I tell you a number is good for the evening, it may not show up till midday or maybe the next evening. So we have to be careful with that. I know people like going midday to mid, evening to evening, or mid to evening, however you like to do that. Be careful. They're getting tricky, guys, okay? You don't know how many people said that they knew a number was going to play midday and they didn't, and that number would hit in the evening and they did not have that number a part of their tickets. It's real, and then they get upset. That's why I tell you, if you got a good number, get a good small list of numbers, so if you have to play at midday and evening, you can cover yourself if you choose to play like that. Again, this is just a suggestion. You don't have to take that advice, okay? Let me see here. J22 dated a cop once. Gotcha. You pulled that 187. You're like, look, let me tell you what it means. Let me tell you what it really means. Maria, I dated a firefighter. J22, never a dull moment, right, Maria? Oh, my goodness. Maria, near. Let me tell you something. My uncle was a police officer. I was just talking about my uncle tonight with my husband right before I got on. And he was a police officer. And he also was into martial arts. When I tell you, my Uncle Sherm, I miss him so much. He was something. He was a character. And they're just some weird folks sometimes. Just goofy and weird, some of them. But, you know, they work hard. They protect our people. So shout out to all of our firefighters and our police and our military that keep this country safe, okay? And our ex-veterans. That's right. Let me see here. Shauna, we ain't got time for the mess. That's right. We ain't got time for that mess. We're on here. We mean business. So if you guys are on this live stream and you're putting in dumb stuff and you're doing stuff, it is really not cool. Y'all really do need to stop with that. Use your time wisely on this earth while you can. I tell people that. I know you guys think that that's funny and it's humorous, but make sure you're putting your time where it matters. Okay? And if you're not doing what you're supposed to be, please be careful, because even that could be taken. So stop the foolishness. And I know when people say that, they're going to keep going, and that's fine. That'll be their business. That's between them and God. Anyways, before I get too deep in it, Maria, thanks, Shauna. And of course, those hot numbers for Florida. Again, I like that 200, that 187, that 323, 705, 682, and 828. I know people saying, well, 187 just hit. It could be a repeat. I've seen where the doubles or the mirrors of the key digits may be letting us know it's a possible repeat, or one of those pairs could be coming back. Okay? All right. J212, that's right, sis. Gone, honey. Winner only lotto. How many single numbers exist per digit in the pick 3 games? How many single numbers? If you go on 0 through 9, you tell me what that is. But I've heard, if you're talking about total combinations, I heard there's a total of about 1,000 of them. But you know, we try to use strategy so we can try to figure out what's hot. Corbin, I sub. Thank you for the sub. So appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys get those likes up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you want to become one of our fabulous channel members, definitely do so. You see all these people, these amazing stars. Those are some of our members, and we are nothing to play with back there, okay? Especially when we're having our member stream, our member-only live streams. We do our thing back there. So I appreciate you guys, and thank you for my moderators. Thank you so much for your help. Miss Deborah, hi, Miss Florida, and everyone. Back with Cash Pop 8 this morning. Hit 400 on paper. So I'm hoping for a hit this evening. That's right. We just went over some of the pick 3 numbers. Looking at the 040 or the 400 that hit. We saw that it was on two places, the 123 and the 317. And notice the 927 on the 123, that 040 came the next draw. So let me know if that was something you were looking at when you decided to practice and hit on paper, and congratulations to you. Let me see here. Liliana, I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Alleviate, you pretty girl, thank you. Scott Messersmith, hi, Miss Florida Hot Picks, and everyone else. What's going on, Scott? It's been a minute. Oh my goodness, Scott Messersmith, Hot Pick 3 lottery person. I tell you, I remember some months ago, Scott had gave us some really hot numbers, and they actually hit in a couple states. So we definitely appreciate all the work that you put into, Scott, and I hope you and your family are doing very well. Maria, hi, Miss Deborah, congrats on that hit. Yes. Olivia, you're very pretty. Thank you. Deborah Taylor, North Carolina have 507 today. Thank you for the information. You are so welcome. Now that 507, those are key digits, that 5 and 0. Depending on the rundown, there could be numbers that could be hot underneath or on the top. So make sure you're careful, okay? Whenever you see key digits and they're in pairs, that is a flag to pay attention. Even if you just practice on paper just to see what numbers are coming, sometimes they hit right away, and sometimes it could take a couple days, but you're so welcome. Love to have you here. Scott, at winners only 120, 120 singles. Well, thank you for answering that question. I guess I didn't understand it too much. Whenever someone asks me how many combinations, period, I know 1,000. But okay, singles, meaning no doubles, 120. Is that what they're talking about, Scott? Let me know. See, all of that wonderful stuff, I know people like, you don't know that. Some stuff I don't. But I appreciate those that do. They help me out a ton. A ton. We have somebody inquiring about Texas. Okay, so we took care of Florida. Got some hot numbers. Shout out to my members. We were talking about the state of Texas. Now, we got a couple hits from our state weekly prediction list. So that means you guys have to really pay attention to what's going on. But let me look at Texas real quick. I want to see something. Like I said, we're not going to go too deep into the states. I'm just picking in a couple things. When you guys are in the membership, we go a lot deeper. I track back a few days and we try to find some hot patterns. Right now, we're just kind of doing 1, 2, 3 because we're in the public and got a lot of stuff to get through, right? Yeah. But let me tell y'all what happened while I'm looking up Texas. So why does Miss Florida Hot Picks decide to order some Pizza Hut through DoorDash? So here it is. This weekend, I'm feeling pizza. Okay. I say, you know what? Let me order it through DoorDash. They had some deal thing or whatever. I said, I'll just order through the app. Okay. So I'm waiting about 20, 30, 40 minutes. They finally come through. Guess what happened? My son gets the box. It's supposed to be 2 pizzas, a pasta, chicken Alfredo, breadsticks, and a cookie pizza. So he gets this one box. I opened the box. I said, where's the rest of the stuff? He said, well, the lady's still sitting out in the car. I said, sitting out in the car? I said, where's the rest of the order? The receipt is attached to the box. So I'm looking at the receipt. I open the box. There's a half order of breadsticks, the chicken Alfredo, no top on it, and the cookie pizza. I said, aha. Where's the main entree? Where are the 2 pizzas? So she takes off. I contact customer service right away. And I took a picture of what she sent. They immediately gave me a refund and credited me back if that was my choice, because I had to feed my kids something. I'm sitting here, and this is not the first time, and this is through DoorDash, and I'm not trying to hurt business, but these drivers are taking this food. Either she did one or two things. Either she got my order mixed up and gave my pizzas with another order, or because I paid for it to come directly to me, from what I understand, somebody got them pizzas. Okay. Couple weeks back, I wanted some Popeye's chicken. I ordered from Popeye's. According to the phone, they were still waiting for the food. Now it's an hour. I said, hold on, I know it's Sunday, but come on. What? They're still sitting. I called Popeyes. I said, hold on. The driver, are you guys that busy where the food is not being picked up? My husband calls, not even me. My husband called. They're like, no, the food is still sitting here. I said, my food is still sitting. My food is going to be cold. I said, can y'all make it hot and fresh so when they come and get it? They were like, well, the order's already out, you know, blah, blah, blah. I said, just hang up the phone. So I contact DoorDash. They go, we're going to send you out another driver. I said, well, why do you have to send me out another driver if the driver's sitting in the parking lot, according to the app? So they send me another driver. I called back to Popeyes. I said, hey, did they pick it up? It still says driver sitting. They said somebody took that order. I said, that's funny because it's not here. Tell me what's going on with these DoorDash drivers. Is anyone having bad service, or is it just me? I need to know these things. So I didn't get no damn fried chicken on Sunday, and I didn't get my pizzas last weekend. And your girl's hot. Chicken and biscuits. They took my food now. Now they don't know what happened to the food. Now they don't know what happened. No one knows what happens. I know what happened. And they think they slick. Jamie McLean, Tennessee hit 682 this evening. You are a great predicting numbers. I practice on papers and the numbers come in the next draw. You said 682. That is amazing. I believe we had 682 on our, what was that? Our daily list today? I gotta go. Oh, that's the last page. Hold on. It is. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see this. Let me turn it around. If she said 682, I have 286. So we got 286, guys. Look, we also had that 187 from Florida. Let me mark those. And we had 632 straight for PA. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at those numbers. That's just off the Friday daily predictions, and I'm pretty sure we have more. So the 632 came exact from PA, 187 from Florida, and it looks like 682 was box hit for us. Congratulations, Tennessee, and PA, and Florida. That is amazing. That's amazing. Love that. Thank you for letting me know, Tennessee. Love it. Just love it. Sandra Drumming, South Carolina. Hi. How you doing? Shauna, the 507 came from the hit last night in North Carolina. Even with the fireball, the hit was 085, fireball 7. So it would have came either way. That is amazing. Woo. Robin Mohay from Florida. How you doing? Cliff, let you get some of what? Some numbers? Let me see here. Hi, can you say Muhammad? I'm gonna let you go after that. I hope that made you feel good for the night. Sandra Drummond's oh no is right. They did that to me. And you know, Big Mama, how I feel about my doggone Popeye's chicken. Y'all know we've been on here. And I was craving for the biscuits. And I wanted them to put a little strawberry packets in this so I can, you know, get busy. And y'all, I waited an hour and a half and no chicken. Talking about, oh, somebody got that bag. Now somebody got the bag. Now somebody got the bag of chicken Popeyes. DoorDash. Uber Eats. One thing I will say, I don't get a lot of mess up with my orders. But something about DoorDash, I don't know what it is. Are they not paying y'all enough that you want to take my chicken and my biscuits that I was waiting for? They did credit me. Then they say, well, would you like to try another Popeyes? No, so the same thing can happen? Did you lose your mind? No, because now I don't want it no more. I mean, I want it right now. But at the time, I didn't want it. I'm sorry. I'm getting emotional, y'all. Scott, Texas, I see the key digit call 771. Play at your own risk, corrected number. Gotcha, Scott. So anyone in Texas, Scott has 771. I like those key digits, Scott. And they just had the 773. I'm loving that. So Maria, wow. Robin Mo, they ate it. Discussing, yeah, they ate it with their sorry jokers. Yeah. Corbin, 730. I love your live streams. I love you. Thank you guys for joining me. Make sure y'all hit those live streams. I be talking about numbers in life. I hope you guys paid attention to that Florida. I want to talk to you guys about Texas. Now, thank you to Scott for that 771 because Texas just hit 773. That means when you put your rundowns, see how that 77 is on the front pair? I want you to pay attention to your left. Excuse me, the numbers on top and the bottom. I'm probably going to do that now. But I do want to share something with you because we did get some hits in Texas. Okay? And we got one going, a couple of them. Hold on. We had one going across. Let me get back to Texas for a second. I know she's like, where's Texas, honey? She doing all this talking about her chicken, but where's Texas, honey? I just had to tell you life. Because I go through it. Y'all think Miss Florida ain't got no life. I do. I do. And, you know, things hurt me. I tell people when they hurt my feelings. Ain't got no shame. And I also wanted to check just to see if there were any more numbers that came off this grid. Hold up. So Texas today had 297. Oh, okay. 773, 209, 025, 613, 087. They did have that 743, which I love. 472, 844, and 170. Okay. That's what I had to. All right, so we did get 2 hits from our state weekly list for Texas. We got that 743 and that 170. I like that 170 because it went straight across the grid. Let me show you what that looked like, guys. Okay, watch this. I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me now? My bad. My bad. I'm sorry. Let me go back. Y'all didn't see me do taxes? Okay, I'm sorry. Dang. All right. Let me do this real quick. Let me go back. I'm sorry. I thought we was doing good. Y'all couldn't even hear me. It happens. It happens. I must have hit my finger when I turned the camera around. All right, so let me go back over Texas in just a second. Hold on. Nivea, this the same thing happened to me, girl. He has his kids with him when he picked my stuff up. I went up there and 3 other drivers came in to get my food. The store ended up giving me my food. That is sad. These they don't want to be door dashers. They want to be food grabbers. That's what we should call them, food grabbers. Because the food ain't coming to our homes. And this makes me not want to order anything. But here's the problem. I got an addiction. Sometimes I made brown stew chicken tonight, right? It was good. But sometimes I don't want to be at that stove all day. And then they be calling my name. Ooh, I know you mad. Maria, and the other state has 623? Yes. Robin, give me a Florida number for tomorrow. So I just went through some Florida numbers. I don't know if they're going to hit for tomorrow. Those Florida numbers again was 200-187, 323, 705, 682, and 828. If you guys spring up the feed, you'll see the Florida numbers. Okay. Let me go. Let me see. I read that. I wear Scots. I'm sorry. I have to redo that again. Maria, wow. They did discuss and read that. Sandra Drummond's good, and you? Yes, I am good. Thank you. Miss Shauna, I still missed it. Sandra Drummond, stop Southern good eating. Yes. DoorDash be hungry. Sorry. Yeah, they do. Maria, unmute. Miss Florida, Deborah, Florida can't hear you. I got you. I see it now. Laugh out. Mr. Florida, tell her. He probably knocked out in the room. Ain't no kind of help to me. Sandra, no sound. Robin said hi. My family store, Florida went and pick 3 is 511 for tonight. I hope so. Let me know. Maria, nice. Shauna, Miss Florida, I got it now. Poor Miss Flo doing all that work for Texas. No sound. Miss Deborah, come on, Miss Flo, help us out. Maria, seriously, Jay's views. Can't hear you. Miss Florida muted. Jay's views, yes, laugh out loud. And Maria, yes. Sandra, yeah. Didn't hear anything for Texas. D-List 02. They said they couldn't hear me. And you was not trying to help me out. Mr. Florida, shame. But you want to tell them that the food was good. You're so. Let me do Texas again. I'm sorry. You have to laugh. I did this for the membership. They're like, Miss Florida, we couldn't hear you. Help with South Carolina tomorrow. Do a rundown. Do a rundown? I'll try. What's up with you guys in the put? Do a rundown. So you gotta make sure it sound right. Like, can you please do a rundown? No, they're like, no, do a rundown. Please, I got you. Because, some people, they don't know better. Dealer, sorry with the kids, just got back on. Man, I was out teaching on Texas. They said they couldn't hear me, and they were trying to get your attention. Mr. Florida, tell her. All right, we're going to do Texas again. Y'all bear with me. Thank you for being patient. My mess up. I'm getting older. Plus, I was mad about that doggone KFC order. Or that Popeyes order. Maria's so polite. I know. All right, so Texas one more time. Let me make sure I don't have the button. Okay. I don't have the mute button on. So, Sandra Drummings, please come on later. We appreciate you. I got you. Lola Jr., hey, Miss Florida, what's going on with you? We're working on Texas real quick. I just had the mute button, so hold on. So this is our state weekly prediction list. And we had a hit of a 170 for Texas this week. Okay. I want you to check something out. Remember, we're talking about these key digits, 7s and 2s. Sometimes the 7 and 2, I like when numbers come on top and the bottom like it did for Florida. Anybody got that 400? That's what happened the day before with our 1, 2, 3 rundowns. The hit was literally straight across. But sometimes they're starting to break and they're using the opposite 7 or 2. Okay? So if 7 and 2 is in the first 2 columns, you would have to look at the third column, right? Well, what's there? 107 and also 652. Well, 170 hit this week for Texas, and it was on our list. It went straight across. So if you guys are figuring how hits are coming and they're not touching the key digits, but you see them as pairs, this is what's happening. They're using the opposite number. Texas, go ahead. So Scott has said 771. I love that. I'm taking the hit 773 from Texas, and I'm using that same pattern. So if I see 77 in the first 2, I'm going to look for the third column. I like 397. I like 842. But I also like the numbers on top and the bottom. I like 911, 535, 080, and 466. I don't like the 911 because I know my people in Texas going through it. But I'm going to put it on there. Okay? That's what I was trying to say for Texas. Keeping it simple. I hope you guys understand what we were talking about with these key digits and how sometimes these key digits are breaking apart and using the opposite 7 or 2. Yes. So let me put this back and let me put in those numbers for Texas. I appreciate y'all patience. Y'all say, Miss What, we can't even hear you. She doing all that work. And can't nobody hear. All right, so let me finish putting those numbers in for you guys in Texas. I hope it helps Florida. I just put your numbers up shortly. I don't know if they're going to be for mid or evening. Those are just numbers you may want to hold on to for a couple days. Practice on paper. Okay. So I like 397, 842, 080, 535, 911, 466 for entertainment only. Yeah, man. Let me see. Entertainment only. So hopefully that helps Texas. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get with it. Somebody was talking about Quebec. Are you in Quebec? Pick 3 Quebec. Now, if I can't get to their site, I don't know what they're doing with their key digits. I only study Ontario and Western Canada, but let me see. I think I did Quebec a couple years ago. I did a video for them. I do see the lottery post, but oh, they speak real French. Ooh. Oh my. I'm looking. Hold on, Quebec. Lotteries. At least I know what that means. Lotteries. Let me see. What do I see? Is it Quotien? That has to be it, right? Quotien. La Mini Banco. Quotien. I'm looking. Oh, that's for purchasing tickets. Now, I don't want to purchase them from them. I'm just trying to find out their last few draws. Games, winners. I'm trying. I don't know, y'all. I mean, I could go to someone else. I could probably go to Post Lottery. Lottery Post. And speaking of that, Scott Messerschmidt, his Lottery Post handle, I believe, is Oscar Grouch 05. So if you guys are interested in anything Lottery Post, make sure you hit him up. I believe it's Oscar Grouch 05. Let me see here. Billy Boone, Miss Florida Hot Picks. Could you please run a rundown from 507 North Carolina so I can see how close I am? I will look at it. I'm just going to look at, because we're out in the public, I'm just going to look at it from the key digits. Meaning, I'm going to either look up the 317 or the 123. Do you have a preference? And Miss Shauna, she's on here too. There's quite a few of you from North Carolina. Logan, you pick 3 Colorado only July 12th, 2025 evening. You pick Colorado, I pick Colorado Lottery. I guess. What do you want to know about it? You want to know an evening number? I'll see what happens. Good luck. I don't do anything evening or midday. Whatever numbers I give you, you might want to play for a couple days. My thing is don't play them at all, whatever I give you. Billy Boone 317, that's what we're going to do with the 507. I'm going to take the numbers on top or the bottom. Now, why I'm doing that? All right. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about Quebec. I'll come back to them. Okay. So if you're looking up, anytime you, oh, and there's a 7. Oh, they could do a few things with that. Yeah. They could do a few things with that, North Carolina. I'm looking at the numbers going straight across for NC. I do like that 814, 745, 369, and 290. I like those a lot, but that doesn't mean, because if they decide to do something else with those keys, but I'm just going to keep the numbers going straight across. Be careful. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I will show you guys what I mean in just a second. Shatera, hello everyone. How you doing, Miss Shatera? Maria, yes, Miss Flo, 511 hit. It hit. I ain't play it. Dang, I thought they were saying they wanted 511. It hadn't. I'm sorry to the previous person. Y'all know it's the end of the week. I can only do so much, honey. Let me see here. Maria Hashatera, Gandhi, 364 for New York or 869 for New York. I like both because they're mirrors. I like both. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like 364 and I like 869. Whenever there's 2 and they're the same family, but my thing would be, and I always check for key digit numbers, but I know New York does their own thing sometimes. Adini, hello, madam. You're more beautiful today. Thank you very much. Gandhi, yay. Well, don't quote me now, because if they pull something else, I'm not guaranteeing hits on this channel, okay, or in this live stream. But if you're asking me, I don't know. I think it could be both, but I don't know. They may have something totally different. They may pull a 114 on y'all. I don't know. New York, I'd have to look at your grids. Family Store, love ya. The app shows the winning number right away. Gandhi, they might do 333 or 999. Now, here's what the 333. Here's what I'm learning about triples. We had this happen in Florida. We had a 888 that was on our grids running across. 111s actually hit. What did they do? They used flip numbers. So even though the 888 was straight across our grid, they flipped it. If you add 8 plus 3, you get 11, right? The flip is 1. So 111 came out the next draw day. I said I can't make it up. So I was stuck to 888, but be careful. Those 9s that you have could be 6 as well. So 666. If you're going to do 999, do 666. Okay? Be careful. Can we make friends, madam? I don't know. Can we? Let me know. Let me know. All right. Let me look at North Carolina. Quebec. I'm looking on my computer. And then I'm also looking at North Carolina real quick. So, and we're just doing quick. I'm not doing any major backtracking. We're in the public. I like to do some major backtracking with patterns with my group. They already know. So these numbers that we're looking at, they're just lightweight numbers. I would be careful with them, okay? I know some people are like, oh, you don't guarantee your stuff? Nope. Not me. Quebec, Canada. Okay, here's Quebec. Let me go to lotterypost.com. Let me see what's going on there. Okay. So they had 447. 447 for quick Quebec. Okay. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna put this, paste. I'm gonna go cute Quebec. Excuse me, I'm gonna go North Carolina, and I'm gonna go Quebec, and I'm also gonna change that color. And I'm going to show you some possibilities. Okay, so this is very interesting. Both North Carolina and Quebec, they have 7s as a key digit in front and back of doubles. Okay. Let me see here. I want you to teach me on a private chat. Don't do it. I don't do private chats right now. Oh, you're being funny. You want to paint this? Or you don't have to worry about painting because we have to get everything removed from the hurricane that hit us. But you can be funny and yeah, that's fine. You can go. I don't know what you're on here telling me about that for. Go paint your own stuff. Hi, Miss Florida. Hi, Pixie family. What's going on, Miss Jacqueline? Are you the one called Madame Florida? Oh, well, they call me Miss Florida Hot Picks. M. Hamad said hi. Sandra Drummings, can we look at South Carolina, please? And thank you. Yeah. We're going to look at South Carolina. I want to share with you guys this Quebec and North Carolina. Okay. And Salam. Rose, anything good for Illinois? We'll see. We'll see. I'm just doing some real quick stuff because there's a lot of us on here tonight. We're not in the membership. Jebby46, hello. Jacqueline, Miss Ford, can I have some numbers for Georgia, please? Okay. Everybody wants numbers, okay? When I give out these numbers, I don't guarantee them. I want you guys to start making sure you do backtrack. But I told you guys in the membership, I'm going to let people have what they like. Let me see here. Gandhi 777 is coming for New York soon, too. We'll see. Deborah Watson, Miss Florida, did not get 511. Oh, well, another day. Laugh out loud. I got you. I understand. I wouldn't have had 511 either. Brian James 166 or 625. Depends on the state, what's going on, and if there's any key digits surrounded them. It just depends. All right, let me show you guys this so we can keep moving with these states here. Hold on. All right. So let's talk about North Carolina first. Okay. because I got North Carolina and Quebec. Now, North Carolina had the 507. Let me make sure that was 507, because I could be wrong. I'm sorry. I should have had that before. That's okay. Let me make sure that was in the right order. I didn't even check that. Okay, let's get rid of this. Close this out. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. It was 507. Okay. All right, so North Carolina, 507. So when I'm looking at the keys of 5 and 0 and 0 and 5, I'm going to look at a couple things here. I'm going to look at the numbers on top and the bottom. So for North Carolina, just quickly looking again, they may do something else, but just pay attention. I like that 745, 369. I like that 814 and that 290. Now, if they're using the key that matches the other side, or if they're using a 5 on the other side, I like it because either way, 745 and 290 could be really hot. Now, those are the numbers I like for North Carolina. I'm going to put those in there in just a second. So that's North Carolina, just using the key digits and going on top or over. Okay. Now, if we're talking about Quebec, okay, or Quebec, I'm going to do the same thing, but this is going to be a little different. So I'm going to take these off because those are not the key digits I'm looking for. I'm looking at the key of 7. So I'm going to interpret it a little different for this grid. So I'm going to use the opposite 7. Okay. Let's see what happens there. I'm going to use the opposite 7. And any number that hits on top or bottom, even though they're not doubles, I'm still going to do it that way because some of our prediction lists are hitting like that. So for Quebec, I like the 754. I like the 685, 209, and the 130. So those would be some that could be hot and possible. Okay. So I have North Carolina and Quebec just literally going on top and on bottom. Pay close attention to those keys, okay? They could be telling you something. So we'll see what happens, okay? So let me put those up and work on some other states. Again, we're just doing some quick fixes. Pay attention. You may have to stay on them for a couple days. I'm not going to tell you they're going to hit tonight. I ain't going to tell you nothing. I ain't going to say nothing. All right, so let me go ahead back here. Okay, what did I do to my screen? Let me get rid of this. I have too many windows open. Okay. So let me put these in for North Carolina and Quebec. I also want to look at, someone said something about Colorado, and then South Carolina, and then Illinois. Okay. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Oh, but yeah, okay. I think the mute wasn't on. Okay, yeah, y'all get them likes up. Get them hearts up if you like having fun. We're just throwing out some quick key digit predictions. Again, make sure you're paying close attention to your grids. Practice on paper first. Don't always go and start spending the money, but we're just having some fun tonight. So let's just see what happens, okay? If some of these states are coming and taking over with the key digits. So what's the first state I need to put in? I need to put in North Carolina. Okay. So I like 814 for North Carolina. I like 745. I like 369. I like 290. In case they have a repeat, I'm going to put 052 and 507. Just in case they want to do a repeat. Payments only. All right. All right. Now I'm going to do Quebec. And I like that 754 for Quebec. I like 685. I like 209. I like 130. Let me see. I said 650, 130, 75, 209. That was it? The numbers on top and the bottom. Okay. I also like 061 for some reason. I'm going to put those in. And 516. Okay. Okay, for entertainment only. And we have that. So for Quebec, again, 754, 685, 209, 130, 061, 516 for entertainment purposes only. So I hope some of those numbers are helpful for the next few days. Don't ask me about mid-evening or whatever. Don't. And be careful because, again, we're just looking at the basic grid. If you're using like a 123 or 317, they can change the numbers. So you got to keep that in mind as well. Okay. Okay. So let me go here. Keep that in mind. We got Colorado and South Carolina. And that's the crazy thing. Okay. Let me get up here first. Miss Shauna, I'm driving home right now. Gotcha. Gaddy 777. Brian James, North Carolina. What's going on? We just talked about North Carolina and I got some numbers there. Pay attention to your key digits when they're in pairs. They could be telling you guys something. Now I'm using 317. Florida, I used the 123. You may have to alter. So even though I like my numbers, you may want to also look at the 123 rundown, okay? I don't do everything live for a reason. My members already know why. Y'all better know why. Miss Shatera, I would like to see a Georgia rundown because Michigan has been terrible. Ooh. Okay, you want to see Georgia. Okay. Colorado, got that down. We're actually working on Colorado in a second. Billy Boone, thank you, Miss Florida. That was what I was looking for. I was trying to see how close I was. Well, you could be still close. Don't, you just, play around with the key digits. See what they're doing for you. Gandhi, it could be 509 for North Carolina. It could be. The 50 could come back. I like 507, but I know better because they can either swoop under that digit. The 509 could be a good follow-up number. And I do like those as well. That's when you get deeper into it. I like that. Let me see here. Ease Kingsley said hi. Good morning. Rose Texeria, Illinois. Okay. And Rose, thank you, Gandhi. It's so hard for New York. It's not hard. It's just they just be acting up. But we'll see. I don't hit by one number. We'll have to look at New York after. When people start saying something is really hard, I always say, we'll see. So we already took care of North Carolina, Florida, and just fun numbers. Again, entertainment only. Miss Florida, the Florida evening hit 511 had the Fireball 1. That would be a repeat 111, or it could be a flip of 888 on the 317 rundown. Just venting, laugh out loud. Mr. I got you. The triples, when they come out, or if they're in the rundowns for Florida, they're coming up as doubles in a couple days. Did you guys notice that for Florida? We had the 272. I believe either a flip of that number or the 72 came out. So no, the 972 actually came, but look how long it took. They're coming. They're coming, but they're slow with it. Brian James, thank you. You're so welcome. Deborah Taylor, I really appreciate you. Really enjoy your live. I'm not a member yet. I wish people would be a little nicer. Miss Deborah, you are so right. We just thank you for, being with us and having a good time. Definitely when you can't join us, because when we're not in the public like this, we don't deal with the riffraff. But right now, I'm just having a good time. I want to shout out to my moderators, J212. And if there's anyone that I forgot that's a moderator, thank you so much that I don't get to see some of this ugly stuff. We're able to kind of just get through, help who we can, and do what we want. And that's it. Let me see here. Karthik, hi, Auntie from Pakistan. What's going on with you? Gandhi, thanks. You're so welcome. Oh my goodness, World of Warcraft Live. I love the vibes of this live. Happy Friday. Thank you so much, and thank you for that blessing. Y'all, thank you for give me that chat love. Yeah, and don't be afraid for you others to do so too. Okay. I so appreciate you. Thank you for vibing out with us. We so needed out here. We so needed. We just trying to figure out what's going on with Pick 3 Colorado. What's up with Colorado? Oh my goodness. You guys had 052. That is a hot traveling number. 052 and 057. We just had 507 for North Carolina. Colorado had 052. Let me get my computer plugged up. Okay. You guys just had a 003 for, key digits. You notice, y'all, the weekends, I feel key digits are coming more on the weekends now. Now you have to start preparing for them. And they're not going to always come across like I'm showing you. Okay? Make sure you figure out what's going on in your state, babies. Okay. So we're going to work off the 003 for Colorado. Now for South Carolina, let me quickly go again. We're not in the membership, so we're not going too deep, South Carolina. Just giving some ideas, okay? So before y'all say, you ain't going back like you know, honey, we don't have time. You see we zipping through these states. And then I got to get off with y'all at a good time, because I got to put them cat daddy numbers out for the weekend. Hold on. 846. I like that 846. What was that? But I like that 162. Ooh, 846 has the 777s. Okay, I'm going to go with South Carolina on the 846 from this evening. You guys have 777s. We're going to talk about it. I hope you guys are learning a little something. And like I said, even if the numbers don't come, or there's parts of those numbers, you're going to have something to study. That's why I'm giving you the rundown where it comes from. So even if I'm one off, you can figure out how the pattern is working for your state. I do generic going straight across because it's just easier. But when you start studying your state, you're going to find those very specific patterns. But I'm trying to give you something. Let me see here. But thanks again to World of Warcraft Live. Thank you for that blessing. Thank you so much. Family Store, how many times do you go live with your members daily, weekly? Thanks. So with our membership, if you're in the membership, I try to go twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. Here's the deal. Fridays, I have to alternate between public and members. So that's why Tuesdays is a very special day for us now. So like next Friday, I won't be in the public. My members got all of me Tuesday and Friday, honey. Now, if I decide to deal with the public, I'm going to deal with y'all in the morning. Because y'all got too many scaggy raggy friends, okay? Talking about my walls, my face all big. Like, I don't know, I got problems. But what I love about YouTube is it don't matter, because as long as I'm pulling in them hits, as long as we getting them numbers, you shouldn't be worrying about none of that. But then, that's how it is. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question, love. Cassie for live. Hi, you're so pretty, queen from Texas. What's going on with you, Texas? You should be more famous. Your humor is great. I appreciate that, honey. Thank you so much. Cassie Live said hi. Jennifer Jones said hi. How you doing, Jennifer? Hello, Mrs. Florida. How are you doing? I'm doing wonderful. And yourself? Richard, hey, what's going on here? Well, we're talking about Pick 3 lottery games. Do you play any Pick 3 lottery? If you do, stay tuned. If you don't, well, War of Craft Life, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for showing up and being with us, and thank you for your gift. Jennifer Jones, I'm doing well, just getting on. Awesome. Richard, tell us why we should become subscribers. Well, I tell you what, as far as the subscribers concerned, if you love Pick 3 videos, if you love looking at good strategies, we have over 1,000. We have some of the highest performing Pick 3 prediction lists. That's really it. We just hot like that. We just hot. That's why you should become a subscriber. However, to become a member, meaning you're taking your stuff a little deeper, you might want to join us. But if you're not into Pick 3, no worries. If you're just here having a good time with us, we understand. If you're not a Pick 3 player, you're still welcome to watch and chat with us while we talk about life and everything else. Richard, how many subscribers? Now, subscribers, I just hit the 8,000 mark, guys. Did y'all know that? Your girl got 8,000 subscribers. Over. I was going to make a little banner, but sometimes I think that's a little cheesy. Richard, let Lola Junior F the Miss. I got you. Lola said, look, we ain't got time. I ain't got time. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. Richard, wow, 8,000. Yeah, I'm like one of the smallest Pick 3 channels, but we give a lot of punch, man. And it's been a few years, and I always say, dang, I should be more, but I just say I'm grateful for what I have, because I got good quality subscribers. Like, some folks, they got subscribers, they may have 100K, but then crickets. But yeah, I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I'm gonna get ready to turn it over to this Colorado and this South Carolina, and then we're gonna look at Illinois and Georgia. And we're just doing quick stuff. We're not doing it deep. We're doing a membership, so don't come at me. Bamboo Butterfly, what's going on? Hi, I enjoy the identifying factors of triples and such great work. You're so welcome, and welcome to the membership. I know you're one of our new members. Maria, congrats, Miss Flo. Yeah, we're doing 8,000 folks and a couple hundred members, may I add. Your girl ain't too shabby. Just under. Anyways, let me show you this Colorado, the South Carolina real quick. And Maria says, welcome, Bamboo. Yes, welcome. All right, let me do this real quick for y'all. All right, so Colorado. You guys had a hit of 003. We're just talking about basic key digits. Your zeros and fives. Notice how these are pairs. So I'm looking at the numbers underneath. 310, 241, 865, and 796. But this is a bonus one. You guys also have the 7-2 pair. Ooh, decisions. So I'm going to add that 934 and that 489. Okay, I'm looking for hits that have key digits as pairs, numbers that go on top or bottom. They don't always happen like that, but when they do, oh my. So Colorado, I'll be putting those numbers out for you in just a second. And that way you can track the particular grid we're using and the numbers. South Carolina, you guys just had the 846 hit. Look at the key digits. This could be saying, could 777s or 2s be coming your way? Could be. 460 could be hot. 084, 915, and 539. We're going to just try it out. We're just going to try it out. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to put those in the chat for you guys, and I'm going to get back to the chat. All right, so make sure South Carolina, you're paying attention to your triples, the numbers on top and the bottom. Again, I'm not guarantee when or how or if they will, but hopefully, even if you're one off, pay attention where they veered off or if they mirrored something. Okay, make sure you guys pay attention. All right, so we're going to go again. We quickly want to get through these states. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I so appreciate you. And who talking about, hey, big mama? What's up? Have you ever been with a white guy? I'm so married, but I am going to answer that question. No. But I did have, I don't know. I had a Mexican guy kiss me. Does that count? But he was too much for me. He was like, you know, he was really into his soccer and stuff. Y'all are into that kind of stuff. I don't know if that's your thing. But yeah, don't take me too seriously on it. Give me the 411. I'll be, oh no, you'll be on top. Oh, I gotta let you go. You disrespecting my husband. Don't do that. Now he fresh. I should have known. I walked right into that. That's my fault. I know my husband like, really? Have you been with a white guy? And that's not a conversation you should have. But we had this conversation a couple years ago on this live stream. And we was talking about some of our members because they were married. They had interracial marriages. And they was talking hot and heavy about their loved ones. I said, oh, shoot. Now, that's what it is. Let me put these numbers in for you guys real quick. Yeah. Have you been with a white guy? Mexican count. And I wasn't even with him. He just snuck a kiss on me. He was like, mommy, you know, why don't you come with me so we can go play soccer? I said, really? That's what you guys do? I said, well, I just kind of wanted to eat some chicken tonight, but whatever you want to do. I just couldn't. He was so short. This is before my husband. I was a teenager. That's why I could say it. Now, if it was, you know, around that time of marriage, you know, I was good. I was all his. That's what he think. I'm just playing. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. All right, so let me put these in for Colorado numbers. I'm liking, again, that 310. I like that 934. 241. I like that 865. Make sure you guys are hitting that like. I so appreciate that. We are rocking and rolling. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, so you don't miss any more of our live streams. If you guys want me to, you know, want to come and be a part of it, and if you are a Pick 3 player and you love what we're doing here, definitely join the membership. Don't stop playing. I have people right now, and I know people say I can't afford it right now, and I will never tell people, oh, well, you can't afford it, you know. No, I understand. You don't know if I'm worth it yet. I am. And I'm not saying because I know everything. I don't. Like Scott had to answer the question about the 120 singles. I couldn't even tell you that. But I realize about life is you don't have to know everything. But if you have good people around you, a little bit goes a long way. That's how big business and corporations run. They get people to run it. Okay, I don't have to know everything. But I am going to put these numbers in. Let me see. 310, 934, 241, 865, 489, 796. All right, so Colorado, we've got your numbers. Let's go ahead and put in South Carolina's numbers. Y'all having fun with me tonight? And my crazy shenanigans? And our crazy folks? White men trying to get with all this brown sugar, honey. I know. And then I'm big on top of that, all in their dreams, honey. I know my husband like, stop. Stop. But I don't have that super jealous kind of, I'm lying. He loves me so much. Let me see, enter entertainment only. All right, so for South Carolina again, I like that 460-084-915-539-222 and 777, and I'm gonna put that up right now. Okay. Whew. I know we getting through these states. South Carolina. We did Colorado. We're on to Illinois and Georgia. Okay. Y'all right? Y'all having a good time with me? Yeah. You see how crazy I am? I am. I like to have a good time, man. Life is too short. Everybody going through problems, got situations. And that's what I love about our membership. When we're back there, I mean, we are fools. And even in the public, I have been out here till 3-4 o'clock in the morning dealing with y'all. Y'all are crazy. But so am I. So am I. So we're going to go to Illinois and Georgia again. We're just doing quick possibles with hot key digits. I'm not guaranteeing that they're going to do anything, but hopefully when you start seeing how these numbers move with the key digits, it'll help you identify some hot numbers, okay? Sandra Drummings, that's so true. Gotcha. J212 always. Yes. Bright James Alice, I would love you to explain something to you, my very important about my life before you go, huh? What do you want to explain to me? I don't know how to take that one. That's a little different. Maria, can I have a shout out? That's my birthday, but no one came. What's going on, Maria? And happy birthday. I got you. Yeah, thank you for that, Jay. And I did read the comment. She said, delete, get out. Miss J, if y'all have been on our live streams, you know I got a couple moderators on here. Miss J is not playing. She's like, enough. Oh gosh. She said delete. He with that bull. Jason just said it's time to go. You ever had to do that to somebody in life? Like you know, you're trying to talk to people, including family members, right? And they say one foul thing, you're like, you know what? Conversation's over. And they're like, well, what happened? What I say? You know what you said. You know what you said. Come on now. People do it to you all the time. And don't let people be begging for change. I always try to have me a couple singles, a couple dollars in case somebody needs something, right? But then they want to give you their life story. I'm like, I got you, but I got to get in here before the games close. And, you know, come on, mama, you got a couple dollars? Sure, here you go. Well, let me tell you what happened in my day. Sir, I got to get to the numbers. I can't talk. Okay, well, you got a man or something? He's right in the car. Why he let you come in the store? Next thing you know, there's a fight. All right. So who was asking about Illinois? You guys had a 369 midday. Someone in New York thinks 369 could be a possibility or a family. Y'all may want to pay attention because that could travel. Let me look at 206 and see if I can see some key digits with the 317. Ooh, okay. Let me try the 123. Oh, I see some. Okay, I'm going to use the 123 because I see triples. Should I use the triples? I like key digits. Where that Illinois at? You still on live? Let me know. Let me know. push my seat up a little further. Let me know if you're still, because if you rather the 317 or the 123, let me know. Mm-hmm. Lemonade tastes kind of strange. Mm-hmm. Gotta watch that lemonade. Okay. Let me see here. Maria, thank you. Death by Air, you're funny. Thank you. Shauna, exactly. World of Warcraft Live. I had a root canal today. Ooh, I hope you're resting up. I had one many years ago, and they're not fun. But that was old. They probably have better equipment and stuff now. Knock you out faster. J212, ain't nobody got time for I read the comment, and you was like, no, we're taking it out. Miss Deborah says, way to go, Miss J. Shauna, she has something. Get it, Jay. Miss Rose, here. I got you. Francine Kelly, hey, I'm late. Did we do Florida already? We did. We did do Florida. What I decided to do with Florida. What did I do with Florida? Let me see if I can go back. We're still using the key digit pairs, but we're doing the 5 zeros, I think. Let me see what numbers, because I did them a while. I did that when we first got on. Let me see here. Oh. I'm just going to pin it. So we did the quick, we're just still using key digits, which I know you know how to do that. We're in the public, so I don't want to do too much, just doing quick. But hopefully you see those Florida fun numbers, like the 200. So we're looking at those zeros, and hopefully they'll bring some hits across. We'll see. We'll see. Got some others, but I don't want to say it in public. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. So Miss Francine, I did pin the Florida numbers because I know some of our Florida folks come on a little later. So hopefully you guys can see it, okay? You other states got to roll up. I'll try to do what I can. And they're like, no, you didn't, Miss Florida. Yeah, I did. Let me see. Maria, hey, Francine. Yes, we did. Miss Shauna, get them, Jay. Miss Francine Kelly, hey, guys, thank you. Maria, of course. Rose, I want Illinois. Yeah. Do you want Illinois, a particular rundown? I'm just going to do which one I think is best. We'll see. Francine Kelly, got you. And yes, Miss Francine, we're using the last or the day or the draw from today, either one. And we're doing the grids from there. I think that's what we did. But I pinned the numbers so you could see them. And you could take a look. I know you got your own thing, but we're just going, because we're out in the public, we're just doing key digits, numbers going straight across if possible. But we got some other stuff to talk about in the membership. I hope you guys are ready for Tuesday. Yes. Miss Shauna, Rose, you have to have respect and use your manner when requesting requests. I know. We're going to look at Illinois real quick. I've been stuck on this 317. Mohammed, you are not reading my text. I quit this live. I want you to, matter of fact, let me help you. I'm going to usher you out of there. I just did that. You don't have to worry about coming back, but blessings. Francine Kelly, thank you, love girl. I use your thing. I ain't got my own thing. Yes, you do. Why, Francine? I'm going to tell on you. So we started putting up numbers for people that have their favorite numbers. We just started sharing our own private numbers. Yes, I do prediction lists. Yes, they're awesome. Some people still have their own numbers, which they should. Like, I never want people to be so dependent on the prediction list, but I want them to figure out their own ways and their own numbers. That's what I love about our channel. Yeah, I have things. Yeah, they're good, but I want you to take your study deeper, and I want you to find better stuff, not just the stuff I'm showing you, right? So Francine puts out her personal predictions, honey. Hit a couple of them, went straight. I said, how the heck? I was shaking and scratching that head. I said, oh, no, she didn't. But you know, it's all love. I said, Francine, I know you got him. I said, I know you got him. A couple times she's like, look, man, you know, I ain't quite make it. But the prediction's there. I told you, sometimes you will have the right numbers and something will happen when you don't play them. How many of you going through that right now? You have numbers. Matter of fact, you have numbers for a couple days. And the minute you say, you know what, it's probably not going to hit tonight. I'm not going to go out to the store. I'm just going to stay in. You turn on your phone or whatever your app, you see the number hits. You're like, oh no. No. I know this number did just not hit this evening. How many? We go through it. We go through it. We go through it, honey. Rose, you're good, Rose. I know that, because when people start asking for numbers and patterns and stuff like that, and people start kind of acting like demanding, my folks, you know, they're gonna get on you. You know what I'm saying? But we love you. We love you. But you know, we old school. A lot of us are old school on here. We like, hey, you need something? A lot of people say, yeah, give me the night's numbers. Okay. Well, we don't kind of react that way. We like, hey, can you please, if you have time, do this? And some people are like, well, I ain't got time for all that. I got you. So my people gonna meet you at the door. But it's nothing personal. We love you. We're still gonna do Illinois and we're gonna do Georgia, okay? Francine, but never play. Honey, I make the prediction list. Ask me if I get to the store half the time to play them on time. It's embarrassing. People, Miss Floyd, you got it straight. Like, we got 187 straight on my list. Ask me if I made it to the store to play for the midday draw. That would be a negative. It's hard work being a pimp. Pimpstress, pimpess. I don't know what you call them. Bamboo. I used 730 rundown until I looked at the 317 for AZ, and it looks good so far. Yeah, you play around, and I've heard the 730 works very well for some people. Nothing wrong with that. Use what works. My thing is, when I'm using a particular rundown, I keep it simple, because I don't want to step on no one else's toes with any other channels. They'll say, oh, Miss Florida High Picks, you didn't come up with that rundown. That don't belong to you. Like, somebody, when I was doing the 1-2 rundowns, got on my page. Oh, that ain't your stuff. You're stealing. Honey, you can't steal a rundown. But these people swear that they created these rundowns. I let them have it. So I teach on the 1-2-3 or the 3-1-7, but you use what works for your state. The thing is, I'm just trying to teach you patterns. So if you can relate that to any rundown and it works for you, work it. Never think you have to use exactly what I do. I do things general because I got too many doggone states to cover. Okay? That's how it works. Maria, Francie, the second best predictor. That's right. Miss Shauna, I got to figure out how to block people for you again. Miss Florida, my nephew had my tablet on and did something to it, and now I got to undo what he did. No, you're still a moderator. What you do is, as soon as you don't like a comment, what you do is you click on the comment, and it'll tell you what, you just tell it what to do. That's it. Miss Francine, I be looking at your videos from months and years ago. Honey, I have to look at it. I go back, I said, who that woman? I said, who that woman been teaching? I shocked my own self, honey. I said, we did that? I have to go back. People have to remind me how much we've been doing. You hear what I'm saying? They have to remind me of the work that we have put in. They really do. They have to remind me every day. Every day. And I'm so grateful. You look back and what's so good about the channel, and when you get to see all the older stuff, guess what? The older stuff are the things that have been here. And people tell me secretly, I'm not supposed to say this, the older stuff is getting their hits. Because once I put the new stuff out, the lotteries, they're looking at my channel. Even with these key digits, I promise you they're going to start changing. That's why I have so many videos. So when you find something you like, you keep it. If it works, I don't care if it's 2-3 years old. This channel has so much value. That's why I love it. A lot of hard work was put in here, not just by me, but you guys that helped me build this channel. All of you guys that watch the videos. All of you guys that like the channel, that like the videos, that are in the membership. You guys make this work. You guys make this happen. We got 8,000 folks that say we doing something good. I don't take that lightly. So yeah, we are nothing to play with. And I got the best subscribers, the best membership on YouTube, hands down. That's it. Why? Because we're the best Pick 3 channel. And I'm saying that. Not because we think we know everything, because we keep coming at them. We don't stop. And we don't use excuses when something goes wrong and sour. I don't blame another channel. I don't blame other people for doing better. I just get better. I'm getting better because of y'all. Not because of me. Because y'all's. So I'm going to say that. We have one of the best channels. We got some of the hardest working subscribers. And especially our members. Our members keep this channel going. So you guys want to support me. You like what I do. And you don't mind paying 50 cents a day. Because that's what it boils down to. Do it. I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Because I love y'all. And y'all love me. That's the way it works. I said it. Okay. I got folks. I have people that left me on the membership. And they came back. They said, look, I left you. I didn't think you was about nothing. And they were being honest. I said, I know. What happened? You went out there? They're like, yeah, man. I went out there. It ain't it ain't that great. But I'm not saying, because we got some other really cool content creators that you guys love, that I love as well. I would never, down anyone's channel. But there's a few that I question. There's a few. There is a few, honey. I think all right, Georgia, we're gonna do 330. Okay, and I'm gonna go back to Illinois because I'm not sure of that number. I think I'm gonna stick with Illinois, pick 3. I'm staying with key digits. I'm staying on that. So let me do that now. I'm sorry, I had to get quiet for a second because I got like these 2 grids up. I'm just looking at them. And yeah, I'm just proud of us. I'm proud of our work, our integrity. I'm just proud of us. And we just gonna keep doing what it do. And I stand by that. I just do. What's this 369? I'm gonna look at that too for Illinois. I think I like that a little bit better. Okay, so for Illinois, your key digits. I'm using your midday hit because their key digits are pairs. And then for Georgia, I'm going to turn around the camera and show you guys so you can, I'm going to use your singles. They got a couple. Oh, child. But let me see if I can see something with double pairs. I need that. I like that 0, and I'm not saying nothing bad against it. Nothing bad. But let me see if I may have to go back another drawer. Unless they just don't have anything else. But yeah, that's what we do. We study, we talk, we laugh, we do all this stuff. And if you guys like more of it, you definitely should join the membership. I used to be so shy and say, oh yeah, you guys don't have to. No, I really want you to. I really do. I'm not ashamed of what I do. I really enjoy what I do. I learn, I make mistakes, I get back up, and we keep it moving. We learn from what we do. I like that 775, Georgia. I'm going to use that. Love it. Anybody got that 775? I love it. All right. So let me take y'all to Illinois and Georgia and try to see if we can use these keys to find some possible hits. Okay. All right. I love that. Because you're not going to see the keys every draw. I'm warning you that right now. So don't come at me in the comments, Miss Foy, I thought you said we supposed to see it every day. That's a lie. They're not going to formulate the numbers like that. Okay. Let me see here. Family story always. Francine Maria still learning, hun. Miss Kelly, hello everyone. What's going on, Miss Kelly? Maria, absolutely, all are. Maria, absolutely. Kelly, hello, Maria. Maria, hi, Kelly. When will we change? I battled the 50 tarot card readers to get here. Oh, wow. They're out there, huh? I got you. Deborah wants to Miss Florida. I used the key digits and had the darn pick for 7877 the second time. 400. I am screaming. No. It's okay. You got this. So now, a lot of times we see the patterns and it's just trusting our instinct, right? How many of us are going through that? I do. I deal with so many states. That is my major problem. I don't trust when I put down a number for me. I said, ooh, but this is possible, but that's possible, but this, I have to gain clarity. You got it though. Ooh, you got it. I'm screaming with you, Miss Deborah. Scott, Shauna, click on the name, click remove trash can. Gotcha. Thank you, Scott, for that. Thank you for that. Because I think I said, what did I say, Scott? I said, yeah, just click on the comment and it'll give you some options of what you want to do. That was my thing. He's like, look, click on the comment, remove trash can, and call it a day. I like that. Maria, Clarice Landry, hello, how you doing? Miss Shauna, Scott, it will let me remove it, but not block them from reposting. Ah, really? That's crazy. Okay. Let me go into, yeah, you're a managing moderator, so it should let you do it. That's weird. Okay. Bamboo Butterfly, true. I watched about 3 weeks of your public content before I joined. Awesome. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I tell people to watch me, see if you think we're a good fit before you join. You know, people that never played, never did anything, they join and then they want quick, fast, and easy. And I'm like, honey, that's not how it works back here. Not at all. Let me see here. Scott, hide user from this channel. Yep, that's the other one. Thank you, Scott. Hide user from this channel. And Scott, I could put them in a timeout. I have no, they need more than, they need a time in, out, and get out. Yes. Scott and Shauna, if you want to remove the comment, timeout. C. Garner, what's going on? What should we look out for when a state drops the same number like a 2 or 3 times within the week? Possible triple. Now, some people will say something else. If they're dropping the same, you mean a repeat? possible repeat. I've seen it with some states. I'm not saying your state will definitely do that. If anyone else has an answer for that, definitely comment. We'd love to have it. While I'm doing that, let me break down Illinois and Georgia for you guys right now. Okay. So we have here Illinois. I'm using the midday hit 369. And the reason why I like this one, because it does have the key pairs, 5 and 0. So I'm just going to go on top, 290, 814. I'm going to look at the 05 and go 745. Possible repeat, 369. Now, some folks or some states, you may see a pair, but it may go in a different direction with the third number. But right now we're live and we're not doing specific state patterns because we got to get through these states. Just pay attention when the pairs are together. Sometimes it could mean those hits could go straight across. Let's go to Georgia. Look at, we're using the 775 from earlier today, guys. I like that 082, 913, 537, and that 468. Okay. Now, here's the deal. Some of you already know, some of you may not be using 317. You may be using your own particular rundown. Pay attention to your pairs, key digits when they're in pairs. And just see if your state is pulling them straight across. Okay? All right? So we're going to have fun. We're going to add those fun numbers for Illinois and Georgia. Woo! Y'all, we've been getting through these states. Again, we're just having fun. Just having a little fun, trying to see if we can get some simpler hits. I can tell you right now, though, be careful. Okay? Be careful. Just because I'm sharing something, I tell people, be careful. They get tricky. But when you start seeing other things, it'll make sense. Okay. Let me get back to the live. I want to put that Illinois and that Georgia that we just did. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and put that in. Illinois numbers. And again, I'm like that 290. I like that. I'm going to go with 507 again. I know I know I've been saying that, but I'm going to just go with that again for Illinois. 814, I like that 745. 052 and 369. It could come back. We're having repeats. That's something that's possible. I'm just going to put those in. Entertainment only. Okay. So that's for Illinois. Let's go through Georgia. Make sure y'all get them likes up there. I so appreciate y'all. 36 watching. Let's see if we can get 36 or more likes. Get them hearts up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And if y'all feel froggy, want to join us, because we will be in our member only live Tuesday, God willing. Love that. All right, so we're going to do Georgia numbers. And I like that 775082. I like that 913. 220. 5337. 468. Okay. For entertainment. And again, I'm not guaranteeing anything, but pay attention to the grids that I showed you. See if there's hits coming from them, okay? All right. All right. Let me see what else we got, because I've crossed out everything we've done so far. We did Texas, Quebec, we did Florida, Colorado, we did South Carolina, and we need to do New York. Someone asked about New York. So let me get ready to put the grid in for New York. Okay. And when you start using this, again, I'm just sharing with you on a basic grid. You can take this information and just see how it applies to your state. You may learn that you may like key digits, or you may notice with what you're using, you may have to use something else, but at least you can, figure out if that's something that's workable. Okay. Let's go pick 3 New York. Again, we're just doing simple, quick patterns. Deeper stuff we do in the membership. Or you have to request your workout video, and only members can do that. I have so many people that want a new workout for particular states, and I have to always say, sorry, I hope to have something new out. And they're like, well, why can't you just do it now? I'm sorry. It's for the members. I can't get caught up. 383 hit Friday night. Ooh. Let me see what that 171 was. I like that 171. It has key digits on the left side. I'm going to use that. And let me see what other state. Bamboo Butterfly 443 Arizona tonight. Did that hit? I don't know. Did we get that on one of our prediction lists? I don't know. Let me look at. Okay, I don't have it on the state week list. Doggone Arizona. I love y'all. Arizona ain't been that good to me. I don't know what I did to them. Oh, shoot. Stop. Bamboo, is you telling me Arizona got this 443, or you want it to be 443? Let me see. Doggone it. Y'all think we got another hit, y'all? I don't know if that's what she mean, Lord. Let me see. Because we already got 187 for Florida. We got 632 straight for PA. We had 286 from another state. Dang, I should have wrote it down. That's my fault. I know. I just trying to keep up with everything, because I know people can't be on with us all night. And then I like to talk on top of that. So, sorry. That's just how I do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys can go to another of your favorite people, and they'll give you guys what you like, I don't know. I'm not on other people's live streams. When you guys ask for numbers, do they give you guys good numbers for your states? I don't know. I'm not on any of that stuff. Because by the time I get off, I don't want to see YouTube. I'm like, I'm done. Pick 3 Arizona. All right. And oh, y'all. Let me show y'all in a minute. Oh, shoot. We got another hit off our list today for our daily pick 3. 443 exact for Arizona. Oh, man. This makes the work so well worth it. I know we had 187 Florida. That was straight. These are all straight hits I'm about to show y'all. And then the 632 for PA. Let me show y'all my list. These are the lists that you get in the membership. And they're not perfect. This is what hard work will do. Y'all want to see my business? Let me show y'all. Hold on. Oh my goodness, I did it again. I got you, no sound. Can y'all hear me now? I'm sorry. Sorry. I did it again. All right, so this is what I was showing you, our daily pick 3 list. We got 187 Florida exact today. We got 632 PA today. We had another state that had box 286, but look at the 443 exact for Arizona now. Y'all, I can't wait to see the other hits that came off this list, but I'm probably not going to review them because it's the weekend and I'm tired. As a tired. Okay, so I'm back. I'm back. Just trying to see if my light want to act up. Let me see if I can keep it plugged. I don't know. Okay, it gives me a little light. It's this heavy cord. Okay, all right, I think that'll do. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, 443. I said 433. Yeah, 443. Let me see that. 443. I had 334, and I also had it inverted 443. So we got it. Woo wee. We got it. We have both 344 and the inverted 443. We did that. Okay. Nice. So that means when you guys are getting the hits, pay attention to the grid. Go back to where those numbers were on that grid so you can see if there was something similar for your state's rundowns. You'd be surprised. As soon as I go back to Florida, I should be able. Matter of fact, we did have something going across. We shared that. I'm not sure if Miss Francine is still on, but the same 040 that we got from the 123, the 781 was on there. I think it was 781, but it played 187. It played backwards. That makes sense. Let me see here. Let me go back. I know I missed a few things. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody here because I know I don't come out to the public very often. So Bamboo Butterfly, congratulations. Yes, we did get that 443 exact on our prediction list. So happy. I'm so happy. That hard work, that's what that's for. I'm so proud of you guys. Shauna Nightmare, I got it, Scott. You got it, Miss Shauna? Thank you, Scott, because I'm telling her, I said, yeah, go ahead and delete. And Scott said, let me help this woman out. Let me see here. J212, once you remove the comment, tap on the left of the remove comment and choose remove. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Sandra Drummings, what if possible is pick 4 rundown? Please, just wondering. I have a whole playlist of pick 4 on my channel. Make sure you guys go ahead and grab it. I like just general 1, 2, 3, 4 or 3, 1, 7, 5. I don't do any pick 4 right now. I know people hate that. I had some very nasty pick 4 players and pick 4 members, and I just can't handle both right now. I said either I try to put my energy in one thing, and as you see, we're doing better with the pick 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4 or 3, 1, 7, 5. And I have a playlist. I'm not sure if it'll let me put the link. So in case you want to go and save it, or you know what, I'll put it in the comment section of the video. I'll put it in both. Let me see here. Let me go to my playlist. I have tons of videos on pick 4. Oh, now that's going to be the kicker. It's sharing it. Oh, gosh. I'm trying to share the whole list. Oh, that's what it was doing. Last time I wasn't able to share it. I'm going to have to wait till I get off the live. Because I have the whole entire playlist. Let me see. Yeah. It's not giving me a share button. I'm looking it up. It's not, okay. But if you go to my channel, the homepage, it'll have it, but it should let me share it. It's not letting me share it on my computer. That bites. Okay. I guess they said you can't have everything, Miss Florida. Goodness. Why not? Why not? Okay. Let me get out of that. I thought it would let me save it. No. It is not letting me save that list. Okay, I tried. This is not letting me do it. But I do have an entire, it's probably 100 videos maybe of pick 4. About. I've just lost count. We've done over 1,000 videos on this channel. I can't remember everything, but yeah. Okay, let me get on with the get on. Thank you, Scott. Once again, thank you, J212, for helping our moderators. I appreciate that. We're trying to get these numbers out. I do definitely appreciate that. What if possible? Harry Stein's, hi, Grandma. You can go. You can go. That's rude. I'm not your grandma. Don't do that. So you can go since you think you're cute. Maria, oh, then I'll remove my comment. No, keep your comment, or did you remove it already? King Mousy, hello from New Zealand. Scott, as Shauna Martin, great. Shauna, gotcha, Jay. See the family? See this love? J212, choose hide user from channel. Yep. You can hide user. And they won't be, I mean, they can see what's going on if they want to still get talked about after they're gone. I mean, that's up to them. I wouldn't suggest it. C. Garner, yes, VA dropped 311, 113, and 311 within a few days of each other. Ooh, VA. Oh, shoot. Ooh. Ooh, VA. Okay. Let me look up this. Oof. Oh, those are all doubles? That we had a 111 triple for Florida. VA, what y'all pulling? I have to look at that. I'm gonna have to look at that. 311, 113, and 311 again. That repeat right there. I'm gonna look at 311 in the grid right now. If I use a 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Ooh. Now, when I use the 1, 2, 3 for the 311 that repeated twice, I see a 777, a 272 that's slanted. I see a 550 and a 055. But something's telling me 111s. And only reason I'm saying, because I know 111 Florida just had one with they raggedy selves. I'm just playing. I love Florida. Can't you tell? Really. Ooh. Ooh, that's funky. Honey, that's funky. Now they know better. Let me see. I got some for New York. I'm gonna get ready to show theirs. So I know some people were talking about New York. Let me see here. J22, if you got it, cuzzy. Miss Shauna, see, they are not going to come in here and disturb our peace and learning sections, nor or third peace sessions. One thing about Miss J and Miss Shauna and Maria and the rest of y'all are crazy. Kelly too. And Francie, Sean, y'all are crazy. But we've been through some things. This is why they're very serious about it, because when we have our live streams out to the membership, we don't deal with that foolishness. Matter of fact, if we have members acting up, they'll be the first. You can go. We're not doing that here. My members they're very protective. We have a very peaceful. That's why I take a lot of this stuff to the membership. We're a channel within the channel. We're a membership behind the membership. And we do very well back there. And we're very close family back there. We really are. But honey, they got the smoke. And I don't know why they want to try J212. Because honey, I read one comment. She said, that's enough. Out of there. She said, we ain't going to start it. Oh my gosh. Maria, thanks, Shauna. Rose, thank you. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Miss Shauna, yes, ma'am, Maria. Miss Maria. Lola Jr., Miss Flutter, you see a false triple at the top of your rundown, and then you see a different triple or false in the middle or the bottom. You're going to see several triples. Depending, let me know what grid you're talking about. You're going to see 2 sets of triples in your grids, unless they're triples that are going across. There's always 2 sets unless they're going across. That's with the 1, 2, 3, and the 3, 1, 7. I can't speak for other rundowns, but let me know. And there's some secrets with those. I've been trying to let people know when triples could be coming. Key digits are involved. They're involved. Miss Clarice, why is it so hard for Louisiana? It's not hard. It's not hard. It's just, I don't know. But we could take a look. Because I had somebody from Louisiana not like me too well. Talking about, you can't get hits. And we get hits off the prediction list for them. But trying to time, because you guys have 1 draw per day. And y'all state is a little funky. I love y'all. But Louisiana, it's not that nothing works. And I love rundowns, but I don't think I love them for Louisiana. I think I'm more like tic-tac-toes or maybe another pairing system. There's stuff that works, but people are not patient. So using the rundowns for Louisiana, states like Minnesota, I'm very cautious with. That's all I'm going to say. When I can get a hit from them, I can, but we could look into it. So again, guys, those numbers for Illinois and Georgia are up. We also have those Florida fund numbers as well. Salmon family, hello, Miss Florida and everybody. How you doing, Salmon? What's going on with you? Clarice Landry, Miss Florida, can you do Louisiana? Yep, I put it on the list. And congratulations to Sandman family. Got that 400 for Florida, I believe. Make sure I'm right. I hope that's right. Congratulations. Maria, hi, Sandman. James watching in Texas. What's going on with you? Did we do Texas? I think we did Texas already. Okay. You may have to scroll. Oh goodness. I mean, you gotta scroll. We did Texas, but if you can't find the numbers, let me know. We did some hot fun numbers for Texas. Okay. Let me know if you find them. Let me see here. Okay, J212, hey, Sandman, C. Garner, they got 443 tonight. Yep. Sandman family, hello, Maria and Jay. How are you? How you guys made out? Maria, yes, the daily. Miss Florida, 443 did hit in AZ. It sure did. So we went through that. And Maria says, not bad, Sandman. No, not complaining. Sandman family, I just played Cash Pop 1, 15, 3, and 2. Ooh, my Cash Pop crew. I want to see what happens. I love it. I love it. Sandman, let's see what happens now. Rose 443, you got it. Maria, nice. Sandman family, nice to hear, Maria. Sandra, do you get a specific list for your state? Yeah, we have a weekly state list, and we do those. I try to bring them out the day before Tuesday because the dates enter in for every Tuesday through Monday. So we're probably at the end because I have to get ready. I actually have to do them this weekend. So y'all make sure y'all get in so y'all can get the new list when they come out. But we have a very state specific list with the numbers and I try to get them as close as I can. It's my hardest list. It is not an easy list because I have to make a decision, and then sometimes I do good with them sometimes. But we still do decent. Okay, not my favorite list to do because there's so many options, but because I'm using the key digits, it's helping y'all. It's helping a lot. So we do have a state specific list. I do all of the US, Western Canada, Ontario, Canada. If you're in some other country and you come in, you got to let me know because I'd have to add it. Okay, I have to add it. J212, no sound. Hopefully there is sound now. Sandman family, no sound. Great, Miss Florida. Scott Messersmith at Scott Davis, Georgia Pair 787942. Play at your own risk. Thank you, Scott, for putting that. I noticed there's a lot more people on their channel say play at your own risk. You know why we have to do that? We do not want to tell people that these are going to be exact and this is what's going to happen. Do you have people that say, oh, y'all better play this number? I know it's going to hit, honey. And that thing don't hit for months. Stop. People are 38 high. Not me. Not me. Miss Kelly, Tennessee got 682. That was the 682. It was for Tennessee. So we got that. Thank you. It was Tennessee that was box 682. That was the one. I'm sorry about that. Nice job. Ooh, gosh. We're doing awesome. Thank you, guys. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. Y'all make sure y'all get them likes and them loves, them hearts. I hope you're chilling out with your girl. We're going to look at New York in just a second. Let me just get through because I messed up with the sound. Salmon, we have sound now. Sandra, yes. Miss Deborah, Mr. Ford, let Miss Florida, she did it again. No, because he in there sleeping. I should take the camera and then go right in and say, are you going to wake up? He going to be so hot with me. Oh, gosh. Maria, Hope, Florida is next. Kelly, yes. Oh, poor Miss Flo. Maria, Miss Florida, you go on a road. You got on the road. We still love you. Yes. I appreciate that love. I need it, y'all. Maria, laugh out loud. Kelly, hope it comes for you guys too, Maria. Let me see. Sandman family, Florida, crazy states. I know. But the 1, 2, 3 on Sandman, we got the 400 and the 187 from the same grid. It was the day before yesterday for the 1, 2, 3, the midday draw. They use the key digits. Yeah. I showed everybody at the very beginning. It's nothing to play with, y'all. Key digits. Let me see what else we have. Annette, Miss Annette, hey there, how you doing, love? What's going on with you? Rose 206. For the Illinois, yep, we did that. We covered that. And I used 369. I didn't use the 206. It gave y'all a 444, which is cool. I did the midday draw. I think it was the 369 for Illinois. That had the key digits as pairs. I'm just hoping and praying something will come out of it. Okay. Miss Sandra Drummond's okay. Thank you. Yes. Envy, my girl Flo. What's up? J212 sounds like they're in reset mode. Payouts are probably too high. Ooh. Oh, she went there. Oh, she went there on the side. I hope y'all know this is why we have so many videos and why my channel sits at a certain spot. The radar is on me. especially with our prediction lists and things like that. That's what I'm telling you. Get it while you can, and learn as much as you can. I'm teaching you some basic things so you can look deeper. The key digits are just surface level. I can't say anymore. I'll leave that in the membership. I'm going to leave that alone. Okay. Okay. You said that. Maria agreed. Yes. David, number one, what's going on with you, David? J212, what's going on, Shauna? Clarice, okay, please. James, what about Arkansas? Ooh. So, our sister in VA, if they're giving you the 311-133, my thing is I think they're trying to pull a triple. Someone says they're trying to reset payments may be too high. Mm, mm, mm. You notice after a triple plays, there's a lot of resetting going on because they had to do some payouts. Okay. Mm. Oh, I wish we were in the membership right now. Make sure y'all bring this up to my attention Tuesday if y'all can remember. Okay, so we can talk deeper. Clarice, thanks. Yes, you're welcome. Sam FM, I'm doing okay, Miss Florida. And I hit that 511 straight tonight. No, you didn't. Oh no, you gonna send me, email me. I need to see. I wouldn't have had 511. But I didn't study my grids last night. I was so tired. I saw the 187. Yeah, email if you can over the weekend or Monday or Tuesday, whenever you can. Same FM, we always, between him, Scott, and then we got our other amazing predictor, Miss Francine. And then we got our Cash Pop crew. We all over the place, y'all. Maria, nice Sandman, well deserved. Yes, yes. If I didn't say congratulations, Sandman, congratulations. 511 straight. Woo! Congratulations. I had to rethink. He said straight, not box. Straight hit. Oh no. He gonna have to give it up. He gonna have to give up the sauce. He gonna have to give up the sauce. Oh, congratulations, Sandman. I'm so proud of you, man. Maria, nice Sandman, well deserved. What? Feel it still. No song recommendations. I don't even know that. If you ain't talking about no Earth, Wind, and Fire, no Isley Brothers, nothing like that. I don't know who that is. That ain't no song of the day for me. I don't even know that. What's that? These people, they don't know real music if it hit them over the head, honey. Mm-mm. But you know what I was listening to last night? I was in my rockish kind of thing, and I listened to Queen. I listened to gosh, what's my group? They did Sticks. I don't care what nobody say. When that song "Lady" come on, I'm on stage with them, honey. And Sweet Madam Blue, I will lose my mind. I love me some Sticks, okay? When I'm in my mode, okay? When I don't want to do R&B, I don't want to do my singers and songwriters like the Carpenters and y'all gonna have me emotional. Y'all know I love my music. I love my music. But yeah, I was in my soft rock era last night. And I put on my Sticks and I said, wow. They sing Babe, they sing Lady, and Sweet Madam Blue. If y'all like any of them songs, definitely let me know. Some people don't listen to soft rock. I like to listen to a lot of music. I just love music. Even music that I don't even understand the language to. I'm like, hopefully they ain't saying nothing crazy. But yeah, I'm a music person. All right. Let me get y'all to New York real quick. All right. And Louisiana, Arkansas. Okay. I want to show y'all some things with New York and VA. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Take this cord off for a second. All right, so New York. I was using this 171. I believe that hit midday for you guys. I hope that's right. Because I tuned off. Let me see. Yeah, it was 171. Okay. It was your midday hit. There was a 383 that played, but there's no key digit as far as going straight, so I just decided to use the midday draw. With that said, I'm liking 795, 319, 240, 864. Somebody said they like 864, I think. Okay. I also like 002 and 557. And the reason why I'm putting in the key digits is because sometimes those may hit too. If your hits don't come straight across, let's say you're just, looking at them and there's a pair, I want you to pay attention to that. That's all I can say. We're just doing very generic patterns here tonight. So don't y'all start getting all fluffed up. Okay? That's what it is. VA, I'm looking at this 311, but I didn't verify it. Hold on. Not that I don't trust my people. It's not that. Okay, let me look at this VA. I didn't verify that. Winning numbers. Let me see. Why didn't I do that already? I thought I did. Okay, VA. Okay, I see a 311, 113. Oh, 113 was twice? Let me look at that. That may change some things. Hold on. I'm looking for the one that hit twice. I see some keys in here. Are they connected to any? What if I use the 317? Ooh, okay. They're just split if we use it this way. V shape. Ooh, 727, 272. That could be something. I like these splits here. I like that 420044. I also like that 975 and that 599. Okay. That's for VA. That's just looking at with key digits. Now, if there's some triples that come out, just pay attention to your ones. But there could be others to look for. I'm not telling you no. Okay. Let me highlight those keys. Okay. Okay. So like that 420044, 975, and 599. But I do like the keys itself, so I'm going to include those. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, and then we'll look at Louisiana and Arkansas. Getting it? We're getting it. Let me put this light up a little bit. Make sure this is tight. So, okay, let me put those in, and we'll do some fun numbers for Louisiana, Arkansas. And we're just seeing what happens. Okay, let me get back to the chat. Yes. Okay, so let me go ahead and do New York. New York, I'm liking that 795. 319. I like that 002. 240. 557 and that 864. Someone said 864 for New York. We'll see what happens. I like that too. So we'll see what happens for the next few days. Okay, and then let me put in VA. I don't know why I keep thinking triple ones, but we'll see. All right, like that 420 737 044 975 282 and 599. Okay. All right. Louisiana, Arkansas. Let me put those in just a second. All right, so I put those in. J212, I decided to play Cash Pop on paper Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I hit the midday all 3 days. I may try the store next week. Look at that. Because it gives you confidence. When you get to practice and play on paper, it gives you some confidence. That's why I tell people you don't have to always go spend money at the store. You know, like for instance with lottery the scratch off tickets. Love scratch offs. No, I can't stand scratch. I'm telling y'all that. I love I don't. But some people love them. We got channels that love scratch offs, right? But here's the problem. What you get is what you get, right? Nothing wrong with that, because some people do very well. They know how to, kind of look at certain things, and, they may end up with some really nice tickets, right? What I like about Pick 3 and other draw games is you get to look at the history. You get to see what strategies could be working, and you can have a game plan. And it's fun. Some people don't want that. They just want the next number, and they will go channel hopping to find the hottest number. And then they play all these numbers. And I'll be like, good luck. I can't help you. A crafter, do you know Drake? Okay. I know Drake. What does that mean, though? I don't know him personally. What do you mean? We're going to see where this goes. Sandman family, miss, I was using the 317. Gotcha for the 511. All right, 317, 511. And that's for Sandman. Okay, I'll take a look at it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Gulf Island Rock, aloha. Maria, straight across. Oh, shoot. It was straight across? Rose, no, that came out tonight, 206 Fireball 5. Gotcha. For your state, I used the midday draw. Okay? So make sure you look at the midday draw, the 317 rundown, and just see what happens. I'm not going to guarantee anything, but just, see what happens. See, Garner, please address it in the membership, because I'm tracking several states that have been doing this. Ooh, honey, I will do my best. That, when they start doing that, my thing is, I think that's how Florida did it. It was like the same set of doubles. Sometimes it's not the whole number and they hit triples, but we'll see. We'll see. I got to do my research on that. I haven't. Oof. All right. Sinu ready. Wow. Okay. Maria, silence is our friend. This is true. J212, wink. Yes. Maria, laugh out loud. Kelly, congrats, Sandman. Maria, yep. Maria, will do. Miss Deborah Watson, congrats, Sandman family. Yes. I believe it's, way to go, Sandman. I hope that's WTG. I hope that's what it means. J212. Shatera Davis, good night, everyone. Georgia, have to get up early for work tomorrow. Gotcha. Did we do Georgia? We did Georgia, right? Oh gosh, if we didn't, I'm sorry. I thought we did Georgia. Let me know if we did Georgia, y'all. Ooh. I remember Shatera said she wanted Georgia, but I can't. I have it, but I don't have it scratched out. But have a good weekend, Shatera. Maria, Sandman Making Bank. Rose, Ariel Speedwagon. Okay. Shauna Knight and Mark. Good night, Shatera. Maria, night, Shatera. Sandman, Miss Florida. The flip numbers also were good in Florida, like Tennessee. That's the right. I got 511 straight. Thank you, Maria, and everybody congratulating me and Miss Florida. I know what you're saying about the flips. We were gonna actually go into that next week, but yeah, I've been tracking some flips for Florida. Remember, I told you guys, just because I don't put it out for the state, I put out Tennessee the new flip video. See, he was paying attention. Just cause it don't say your state, if it has a new concept, always back test it just to see if it's something that's possible to use. J212, I like just about all music. I do too. Sandman Family, Maria, I just want to be honest. I lost a lot of money too at the same time. Gotcha. See, Sandman, thank you for saying that. So even though he won, he also lost some too. So sometimes it's almost kind of evening out, maybe, or maybe you're just kind of, just getting what you spent out, and that's okay. We're honest here, right? And it's serious, and we don't want you guys doing too much, as long as you know how to keep a budget. But I know Sandman, I know his wife ain't gonna let him go too crazy. She'd be like, excuse you, mister. He be like, look, I was trying to get you a little something here now. But that's the good thing about having a family and having people that say, hey, make sure we doing this thing right as much as possible. But thank you for that, because that needs to be talked about. People talk about winning, but they don't talk about the losses, right? Real talk. I love that. Jennifer, can you use flip numbers for any workout, like 1, 2, 3, and 3, 1, 7? Yeah. I don't teach with it a whole lot unless I don't see numbers coming across the regular 1, 2, 3, and 3, 1, 7. That's what I did to Tennessee. I didn't see nothing for days. I flipped them numbers. I flipped the charts. Numbers highlighted across patterns. That's when I know to use them. But teaching that to everybody, they may do more harm than good, because they don't have too many possibles. That's why I said if you're gonna use something additional to what you're already doing, know why and when. That's all. Miss Shauna, Miss Florida, North Carolina got 191 tonight. What? 191. 191. I don't remember what I have for North Carolina. 191? That's funky, but I get it. I have to look at it. Ooh, Miss Shauna, and the fireball was 1. Could have been the triple ones right there, y'all. Look at that. Same FM, Miss Florida. Here's the way I got 511 tonight. The midday was 187. So 1 was a hot number from the triple one that we had. Yep, the triples tell us what the hot number is. True. So I had 1 already from 187. I flipped the 8 plus 3. That's 11. Go back to 8 minus 3 is 5. So I have 511. Oh, Lord. Thank you for that. Now, it's going to take me a week to figure out. I know what you're saying, but it's going to take me a week. So you flipped your numbers. You flipped the numbers. You already had 1 from the triple ones. That was your hot number. And then you added 8 plus 3. you get 1. And then if you subtract 3, you get 5. 511. Look at you. Ow. Go ahead, Sam, man. I'm going to be crying next week. Watch. I'm going to be like, what you did, Sam, man. I need to know. We're going to be on you on Tuesday if you're there. Rose, oh, thank you, girl. It's not my state. My state is Massachusetts, but I play Illinois with someone. I gotcha. I gotcha. Stay tuned to the channel for Illinois. I know Massachusetts, they only do pick 4, right? Make sure if I don't put the playlist for pick 4, because I have a video for Massachusetts in there. Okay. It's older. I'm not saying it's going to be hot, but I got a lot of numbers in there, a lot of videos. So make sure you check that out, Rose. Jennifer Jones, I don't think we done Georgia yet. Ooh, I know she hot with me because Shatara had to go. She asked me for Georgia. Shatara, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Shatara. All right, so. Ooh, I know she hot with me. I know she hot. That's why y'all gotta tell me when I'm wrong. All right, so let me do. Because I did New York. I kept saying, as soon as she said I gotta go, I know she hot with me. I'll make it up to you, Shatara. Dang it. Ooh, I thought I did Cash 3, Georgia. Really? Now maybe I didn't. I'm looking. Hold on. I did do Georgia. I did. I had to go back up. I did Illinois and Georgia at the same time. I did do Georgia. Okay, so I mean, I still apologize if she didn't see it, but hopefully she did. Hopefully she did. Because she didn't say that. She didn't say, Miss Ford, you didn't give me my Georgia. Okay. I did Georgia. I did. I'm looking at that. I had to go back, honeys. I didn't want no smoke. Especially not with my members. Because they be like, look, you out here. You better be taking care of me too. We did Georgia. I had to go back. Jennifer, I think you had just came in after we did Georgia. But if you need those numbers, just scroll up a little bit. We had them. Dang. Sandman family, thank you. Kelly and Miss Deborah, yes. And I want to say Jen Vera said hi. Hey. Scott, yes, you posted numbers for Georgia. Thank you, Scott. Oh God. I was looking. I said, hold up. I didn't do I got that nervous because I try to make sure, our folks are good before they go. Lola Jr., I've been using flip numbers. Also, the one that you did with Tennessee, I think you did because you told me about that one. It was you, now Sandman, but we had another member, Miss Kelly. Because she was asking me about Tennessee, like what's going on, and I flipped the numbers. That's why I did the video. You see how they be doing this? I take my eye. But see, so Sandman, he did his own. And I appreciate that. Okay. I'm going to be crying on Tuesday. I'm going to be like, Sandman, what happened again? What happened, Sandman? Talk to me. Talk to me. All right. Let me put in this grid for Louisiana and Arkansas. What y'all got planned for the weekend? Y'all know when I start talking about the weekend. Let me know. I want to chill. Try to rest up for these few days. And anyone putting out requests in the membership on Fridays, please note, it's probably not going to get done till after Monday. Why? Because I have my busy schedule getting all of the new predictions for the week together. And I do those during the weekend after I rest up for at least a day. And then the next day I get right back on the grind. So I don't have a full weekend anymore, and that's okay. That's part of what happens. I be crying. Louisiana. Let me look at my state predictions for Louisiana as well. I want to see if I predicted anything that came out that could help. All right, let me look at my list here. Make sure I didn't miss anything for Louisiana. That is one of my harder states. I'm not gonna lie to you. Them and Minnesota, sometimes. Washington is okay. They're a one draw state. I don't do too bad with them. Okay, so what did y'all have tonight? Louisiana had 969. No, I don't have that one. 971. I know better. 068. 942. What? Why they do me that way? 246. Okay. 594. Ooh, okay. All right, so I didn't get nothing off the list yet. Are there 971? Let me use a 123 for that one. Because I'm using 317. I don't think Louisiana is in love with 317. It's okay. Some states don't. Let me put in this same grid I want to look at, because Louisiana is one of my harder states. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be lying if I said they were so easy, honey. Okay, let me see if any hits came off of this grid with the 123. So 091, 594, 153, 246. Dang, 942. Ain't no love in this club. Doggone Louisiana. 971, 969. Okay, let me take it down into the pairs. Oh, that's 2969. Ooh. Let me try another grid. I'm going to look at something for Louisiana. I'm sorry, guys. Let me look at this 942. Has a key digit right there. 068. Nope. 104 340. Oh, ooh. All right, 942. I'm just looking to see if I see anything coming the last couple of days. I'm careful with them because 971 and 969. Ooh. Okay, let me look up 971. Gotcha. All right, so your key digits are working a little bit different. It's not going straight across like that. It's okay. I like 5 and 0, so I'm going to see what 969. Let me see what 969 brought you guys. Okay. We'll just do our key digits and we'll do it that way. Oh, they don't do it this way. Okay, they got this 7s and 2. They do have 7s, but I don't see them going across. Zero 5. Okay. You guys like 0 to 5. I'm gonna play around with something tonight. Louisiana, anybody in the membership of Louisiana, make sure you let me know that you need a new workout, because you're gonna need one. There's changes already, but that's okay. Let me go to Arkansas. Again, I'm trying to keep it simple. I'm back into membership mode. I'm sorry. Let me keep it simple. I'm sorry, guys. I was getting a little, I was getting a little deep right there. I'm like, hold up. But I forgot we're out in the pub. We're just trying to get this done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Cache 3, Arkansas. All right, let me look. What was that? 086 hit tonight? Let me see what's going on there. The person in Arkansas, do you like the... let me see here. Uh-oh. They did it to y'all too. Okay, I'm going to use the 086. I have it on 317, but if you want something else, you got to let me know. I'm just doing the key digits across. And both Louisiana and Arkansas got something very similar going on. Oh, gosh. Okay. All right. That's fine. I'll teach on that in a second. We gonna see if anything comes out of these lists. I got y'all. Make sure y'all hit me up. Noah, hi. Scott, Jennifer Jones pairs 797842 pairs. Play at your own risk. Yes, thank you so much for that. And Sandman family, that's true, Miss Florida, about my wife. Actually, she just gave me a nice pickup truck, 2025 GMC Sierra Denali. Whoo, for being a nice boy. That's right. First of all, tell wife thank you for that lovely gift. I know you deserve it. Those Denalis are nice. I've been in one years ago. Smooth ride. Oh my goodness. Very nice. It was a corporate. They had it like blacked out for corporate. My husband was a driver for a company, and he picked us up in it one time. I said, we can't ride this. He said, yeah, it's tinted. Ain't nobody gonna see y'all. And that ride was so smooth, y'all. Whoo! So tell wife we said thank you. Yes, you do deserve it. And you enjoy your ride. Ooh, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. That's a smooth ride. Jennifer Jones, thanks, Scott. Messersmith, yes, thank you, Scott, for the hot pairs. Thank you for the moderator lessons. We thank you tonight. Thank you so much. And at Jennifer Jones, welcome. J212, ooh, that 9 mirrors a 4. 1 is the flip to 4s. 4s were dominant. You got it. You got it, Miss J. Kelly asked Salmon, why didn't you use the 7 from the 187? Oh, that's at Sandman. I got you. Jennifer Jones, oh, I'm sorry. Kelly, right, Miss Florida, yep. Clarice, nothing much. Rose, good night, all. God bless. God bless you, Rose. Clarice, wow. Clarice, 969. Yeah, I'm going to use the 969 for Louisiana. I do see how they got it the draw before. There's a key digit that lets you know those 9s were coming. It was the number 5. So if you're using a 1, 2, 3 for Louisiana, and you see that 599, that one across, there's a 996 L shape. Those are hot patterns for you guys. They like to break yours into an L shape, and you got to watch Louisiana for that, okay? Ooh. I had a thought. I'm just, let me keep going. J212 Night Rose. Augustine, hi. Good morning from here. Good morning. Sandman family. See, Miss Florida, I just lost to Cash Pop. I did play 1, 15, 3, and 2, and 5 hit tonight. What's today's date? Or what was yesterday's date? 11? Shoot. I wouldn't have had that. Because I would have had all 1s and all 8 series. I wouldn't have had that tonight unless they played earlier. I would have did 3. So I did the flip 2 plus 3 plus 5. I was going to win. To me, that was my mistake by me. It's okay. It's okay because you had the 15. So you had one of the series. Wow. You almost had it. You get it. So you think about that truck. That's what it is. That truck got the fever on you, honey. And then like that new car smell. Ooh. Lola Jr., I need something different for Arkansas, Miss Florida. Now, I'm probably going to have to do a full workout. So what I want you to do is leave me a comment. And over the weekend, I'll you know, after the weekend, we'll get to it. Um, and just leave me a comment of what you're already using so I can use the opposite. Okay. So if you're saying, hey, I use 1, 2, 3 key box, I'm not gonna do key box. Okay. Just let me know. Now, but here I'm just gonna keep it simple because we're out in the public. I'm just going through some straight numbers here. J2 to a time. Type careful, Nicholas, watching you. Uh-oh. Sandman family, here's the cash pop for tomorrow. 12, 2, 15, 9, and 4. Please play responsible because we all guessing. Y'all heard any cash pop players? Sandman family put his, and normally when he puts a number, they are hot. I can't guarantee it like he said, but he's pretty, he's one of our cash poppers. Cash pop crew. Sandman family, I'll make sure I tell her for Florida. She said the same thing I deserve. Yeah, you do. Your woman said, look, you're going to be riding in the Denali, honey. She meant that. J2 to a bye, Nick. Okay, thank you. I told you, Miss J. I don't know what happened because I didn't get to see the. She said, okay. Oh, my goodness. Miss Claire's, yes, ma'am, I see that. You saw it? Okay. Miss Deborah Ross and Miss Florida Cash Pop hit late 5. Yeah, they was telling me about the late 5. Sandman family said he had 15, but not the 5. Sharon Barnes, hello, new here. How you doing, Sharon? I hope you are doing well. We're just going over some pick 3. I got 2. Let me do this. I'm gonna do. I know I said I wasn't gonna go into member mode. I know. But it's driving me crazy. Okay. Louisiana, I'm going to change it up. I'm going to repeat that same pattern. We're going to use 969, but we're going to use the 317. I'm going to show you the key digit 5 and 0. I know. Because Louisiana is a thorn in my side. Arkansas is not bad. Oh, let me see something before I give Arkansas. Your key digits for Arkansas are the key digits of 7s are working. Now, here's the thing. Did that 086 come off of something else? One 8 6. Okay. Y'all will give me the 2 hardest states last, but that's all right. I'm here for the challenge. This is what I do. J212. Hey Sharon, welcome. Sharon, hello J212. Same family, Miss Flora, Maria, Miss Deborah, J212, and everybody. Good night, my beautiful people. Good night. Y'all have a good weekend. Tell wifey said hello and congratulations on your gift. You deserve it. Enjoy. Y'all take a ride for me. Okay. Fabio said hi. Scott Messership at Sharon Barnes. Welcome. Yes, welcome, my love. Okay, I'm trying not to go into member only live mode. Okay. So Arkansas, you don't like key digits? You want something away from key digits? Let me know. Sandman Shirley Woodman's for Sharon Barnes. Thanks, Scott Kelly. Good night, Sandman. Yes, good night, darlings. Lola, yes. Okay. Let me go back a day or so. Let me go back a few days. I'm only doing because I know I'm about to shut it down shortly because we've been doing state after state. Mama tired. But you put a challenge. The only other thing I like are triples. If you don't like key boxes, if you don't like key digits, the only next thing is triples. And then we got to find out what's working for your state. Let me see here. J22 of Night Sandman. Miss Deborah, Miss Florida, how are you doing? How am I doing? I'm doing better. A lot still going on, like I told you guys in the membership, so much. It feels like things are getting deeper. But Miss Deborah, I want to thank you for the other night. I'm not going to say too much because that was personal. I want to thank you so much for that blessing. I didn't say anything on purpose, because you know, I just didn't. But I'm doing okay, but just pray. Just keep us in prayer like you always do. Just keep us in prayer. Just everything. And my mom, she's getting so frustrated because we're trying to figure out who's going to fix the roof, and the time is closing in because we're in hurricane season, and they're saying they don't want any more damage done to the roof. It's so much going on, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it together one way or the other. Mr. Are you good? I'm good. I'm here. I'm alive. Perfect now, but I'm good. I'm good. I promise. I'm okay. I'm okay. We making it over here. You hear me? Scott at Lola Junior Arkansas Pier 7-3. Play at your own risk. Awesome. Thank you, Scott. Kendall, what time is it where you live? It's 12:15 Eastern Standard Time. 12:15 a.m. How are you doing? Shauna, Cash Pop in North Carolina Nitro was 13. Yeah, that's the series of 3 and 8. So that would have been one of my options. 3, 8, and 13 because of the date sum today. So you guys in North Carolina, if you're doing Cash Pop, pay attention to today's date sums and look for those numbers that have like 3, 8, 13, you know. Clarence Bryan said hi. Hey, Clarence. Clarice, what state are you in? Florida. I'm in Florida. I'm just trying to look quickly for, I don't know, when it comes. That's how a lot of these numbers are hitting. But I know every state is different. So I'm going back a few days. I'm just quickly trying to see if I can gather up anything. And just see. Okay. All right, let me try the 1, 2, 3. Try this real quick. I'm just looking at some stuff for Arkansas, but yeah, hold on, guys. Whew. Oh, dealing with the family. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me see here. Lola Junior Scott, I've been seeing that for a while. Thank you, Scott, for the pairs. I'm just looking here. I'm just trying to see if you guys had any hits hitting across. And I know sometimes it doesn't work like that. Where did this 538 come from? Okay, we're at 130. Then I'm gonna get ready to turn it in. 130. Let me get this 117. What's going on there? 530. Oh, I see what you mean. Ouch. But there's a key there. Let me see if I could build on that. 117, 130, 53. Got it. Okay. I'm going to show you something, Arkansas. And Louisiana, real quick, and then I'm going to get ready to call it the night. I'm tired. I've been looking at numbers all day. And I'm going to see if I see a follow-up. Okay, I'm going to use 538 on this side. But no, let me see if I can see. No, 130. All right, there's a couple things I want to show you with Arkansas. And again, we're not doing a whole lot, but we'll see. Miss Deborah, Miss J, I like your spunk, laugh out loud. Yes, she is something else, honey. And LK Divine Vibes, hi, how you doing? All right, so we're going to go real quickly through Louisiana, okay? You guys, you have to watch your key digits when they're in front of doubles or mirrors in the rundown. Now, here's the problem. I see a 0 and a 5. Let me just show you. Let me stop talking. Let me go ahead and show you. All right, let me go ahead. Let me do this real quick. Okay. So here's Louisiana. Let me do this. I think 971. No, I don't think it was this close. Oh. No, it wasn't 971. It was something else. I'm sorry. I should have had this done already. I'm messing up here. Four, 2. Oh, man. Yeah, I should have had this done already. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. No, it doesn't. I forgot which one I did. That's okay. But just make sure you guys in Louisiana, go back to your chart. But I want to show you something because they're actually kind of splitting and they're going L shape. Whenever you guys have this, a key digit. No, I need to see that. Hold on. Let me switch the camera out for a second. Because I want y'all to see this. When they don't go straight across, I know. I'd rather do the hard work now. I got to see that again. And I think it was a 1, 2, 3. I think that's what it is. I learned to switch back and forth to find the keys that I need when I need to do that. So let me see here. And then I'm going to 9, 7, 1. Okay, that wasn't it. 068. That wasn't it. 42246. No. 153. Where was it? I just had it. Was it the 594? Let me see. Gotcha. It was the 594 for Louisiana. Okay. All right. I just need to give you a little background. This is why I'm looking at what I'm looking at. Okay. Okay. So let me do this real quick. Okay. Now you guys just had a 969 that happened today. All right. I want you guys to make sure you're paying attention in Louisiana to your key digits when numbers are not going straight across for you guys. Okay. Whenever you see a key digit like this 05 in front of this 94, and look at the double 99. Okay. Now watch this. 996 was the hit. Let me put that in red. Okay. Make sure you start paying attention to your key digits. I told you they're everywhere. All right. And I know some people don't like them. Sometimes they don't come straight across. I know that. When you know your state doesn't do that, figure out what they're doing with them, because it'll help you keep your eye in a specific place. So that Louisiana hit was 969. Okay, that was today. And 996. Look at that L shape. The key digit 0 was your giveaway. Now, if I use the 317 and it had the key digits, when I used the 123, it didn't give me the key digits like that. So that's up to you to go back and forth. I do that with Florida a lot and some of the other states. So when I'm making a prediction for you guys, I'm going to do the same thing, either 836, 830. Okay, maybe 381, 385. If you think other numbers will hit it, you feel free to test it out. So pay attention to what your state's patterns are doing. If they're not using numbers that are going straight on the top or on the bottom of your key digits, you need to find out what patterns. So Louisiana, that's 969, they came out. The nines were the doubles. And that happened. You had to go a few days back to 594 to find that one. Okay. And my thing is, if they're doing that, you may have to go between a 123 or 317 and figure out which rundown will give you the key digit to let you know what possible mirrors or doubles could be coming to your state. Okay. So that's what I would do. All right. Again, I like that 836, 830, 385, and 381. So I will put those on the grid. Let's talk about Arkansas. Okay. Not easy doing two states. All right. So Arkansas, what is going on with y'all? Why do I have a 086 here? You guys had a hit from here. I'm just trying to figure out. Let me go back to Arkansas. What was I looking at here? So I went over Louisiana. Let me go back and think about Arkansas. That's what happens when you go through two states. But I wanted to see something. Okay. 358. Okay, you guys had a 538 hit. Now let me show you something. You wanted something different, Arkansas? I'm still going to show you a key digit, but I want you to see how this is, how they're using in the areas. Whenever you have a mirror or double in the hit and it has a key digit, please make sure you highlight it. Now watch this. Watch what I'm about to show you. Oh, I'm sorry. So you have a 117 that hit the other day. And if you're using the 123, you got a 612. Now I want you to pay attention to where the 2 is. This is alerting you that somewhere around here, there are hot numbers. Okay, you guys had an 835. This was telling you the position of the hot area. Now look at this 7. I'm going to put that in as well. If you block these numbers here, you get a perfect 835. All right. So Arkansas, when you're paying attention to your grids, look for your mirrors or doubles. See what your key digit is. Pay attention to that slant or that double. You could have went 835, 837. Okay. But if you block it with the key digit, you see 835 and they're coming right under those mirrors. Okay. I did not see another one with the key digit on the side like that. I did see these 222s. Now that's up to you if you want to look at them like that. Okay. I have a 109 that could be hot. I'm just looking for numbers straight across. 345. That 222 could be something. 604, 727, and that 840. Okay. But I definitely want you to pay attention to your key digits when they're in front of mirrors or doubles. Pay attention to the mirrors and doubles that are slanted. Make those your pairs and then pair off with one of the numbers in between. That could be something. More research has to be done, but I've seen this in quite a few states, so this is something you may want to pay attention to. Okay, and that's all I got. So I'm going to put those in, and we're going to get ready to wrap it up. Yes, honey. I'm numbered out. I'm numbered out. That's why y'all won't see me though every week. No, because they come out here, they want it all. I want a number. I want a quick number. And you do. And there's more to it than just the numbers. All right. So for Louisiana, I'm liking that 836, 830. I'm also liking that 385 and 381. Okay, that was for Louisiana and Arkansas. Okay, 109, 345, 604, 840, 222, and 777. All right, and that's going to be for entertainment. Oh yeah, we did quite a few states tonight. Yeah, quite a few. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with them. Let me see here. Okay, I'm back. My phone battery said nope. Sorry about that. Okay. So hopefully y'all can get back to the groove. Let me go ahead. All right, I'm back. I'm back on. Okay, I'm back on, y'all. Sorry. My battery said I have the this light on here and I kind of missed where the percentage was going down on the phone, and she said no. I said, oh no. Okay. Miss Evers telling you it's time to rest. No, I know. I know. Sharon, thank you, Scott. I think you're frozen. Yeah, we're back on. I'm going to take a look at Mississippi real quick. And then I'm going to go ahead. Mississippi pick 3. I thought I did. No, I don't have Mississippi on here. I must be thinking of some other state. I don't know. Castro, Mississippi. All right, let me see really quick what has hit, because I was waiting for a few things on my prediction list. I'm going to just go real quick and see if anything was there. Oh, no, they didn't. I see that. Anything go across? This 354. We had to hit 354. I didn't know that. When did it hit? July 7th. That's why. July 7th evening. Key digits. Okay, and then let me see if I can find something to make a quick prediction from. Y'all still rocking with me? What? Y'all so crazy. Let me see here. As soon as I can. Yep, this is Mississippi. Let me put in this 337. Now I'm still here, y'all. I'm just looking at Mississippi real quick, and let me show y'all something. Because I actually got a hit off of the grids that I use. I got a couple hits off of here, but try to show you the more easier ones. 644. And 951. And the hit was 354 on the 7th. Okay. So let me see if I can find something else for Mississippi. Let me look at 451 from the other day. Oh, I see something. Okay. I don't want to get too deep in out here, but I'm going to see what I can do. If you guys looking at that, let me just go with the 237. But share with you something real quick. All right. So I'm going to share with you guys the Mississippi real quick. Kelly, good to go now. Gotcha. I'm back on. Miss Kelly, right. Deborah, Sharon, yes. Okay. So let me go and do that real quick. All right. So this 337 was actually on, or is still actually on, the Mississippi that I had. You guys had a 451 this week, and then you guys had July 7th. I think it was like a 354. Okay. Now, what I want you to pay attention to, what I'm about to show you on this grid, I'll show you on the computer. It's a little bit brighter. Okay. So that 337 that I just showed you guys from Mississippi, you see how the false triples are key digits? Okay. Pay attention to the numbers. Like, look at the 034 that's slanted. That could have been an option. Or it breaks off into 345. So if you guys look back in Mississippi, you guys had that July 7th hit. It hit as 354. So this hit as 354. That was on July 7th. Okay. Now, your grid that I'm looking at now doesn't have the triples like that. They have them split. They don't have triples. So I'm looking at your key digits from a split point of view. Okay. So if you see these again, you may want to pay attention to the different ways that numbers hit off these triples for Mississippi. If you're seeing them in a different light, I'm just going to give you some options. I'm not saying that they will hit or won't hit, but pay attention to numbers that like to hit directly going across. Okay, like 475, 099, 544, and maybe that 920. Okay. Again, there's a whole lot more, but I'm going to put those in as suggestions. But definitely go back to your 337. There was another hit, 451, that hit this week too. This chart was pretty hot and still may be. So you guys in Mississippi, make sure that you check it out. Okay. But as far as the key digits, just going by your last draw, I like the 544, 475, 099, and the 920. And I'm going to put those in the chart. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm going to put those up. Now, when we go into the membership, of course, we go a lot deeper. But we're out here in public, and we got through a lot of states. Oh, my gosh. A lot of states. Let me go ahead and open the panel. Okay, and this was for Mississippi. Okay. And again, they're just preliminary numbers. You guys do your research. I never tell you to go play anything, but that's what it is. All right. Uh-oh. Let me make sure I spell that right. Okay. Entertainment only. Yes. All right, so those were preliminary for Mississippi. So we'll see. We'll see. Scott and Sharon, anytime you see 233727, play 273. They trigger doubles 0516273849 and 237. I like that. So yeah, that 237. I like the doubles on there. That 1-6 pair, spot on. I like the 4-9. They sit right under those key digits. So I like those. I like those as well. So pay attention to that chart. There's another key digit on there, the 544. Like Scott is pushing on that 544. That key digit 5 could be telling you that the series 4449 could be coming. Or 99. So yeah. I'm tired out now. I know I'm tired. But did y'all have a good time with me? That's the question. Did you have a good time? Excuse me. I had a good time. We did a lot of work. Especially because I only want to sit out here for like an hour or two. But I know better. I know when we get in the public and I haven't been out here in a lot, I know better. I know better. But what y'all plans are? Y'all didn't tell me what y'all was doing for the weekend. Before we get off, let me know. Me, myself, just resting. Miss Kelly, yes, always. J212, oh yeah. Last weekend was the 4th of July. And that went right past. Plus, it was raining, so I mean, people were still trying to blow up stuff. I'm like, okay. It didn't last all night though, which was nice. Got some rest. Miss Deborah Wise, Miss Flora, time to go. Yeah, I'm about to get off, Mama. Miss Kelly, relaxing, awesome. J212, cleaning laundry. Sharon Barnes, unpacking to get ready to move. I hear that. Good luck on your move. I'm excited. I get excited when I hear people move and get new things. I love it. I love it. But yes, like Miss Deborah said, I'm going to get ready to go. But I wanted to see where you guys are. What's trending? Where you from? Florida. Where's this going? Where's this going? Let me know. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good time with me. We did a lot. Key digits are definitely a part. I know a lot of folks, they're looking for things to keep their eyes on when it's time to pick, their hot numbers. But pay attention. Your key digits could tell you so much. Okay. And I know I want you guys to practice on paper. We did some, fast, quick stuff, with numbers. And sometimes we hope that they work out like that. Sometimes they are hot, but it takes them a couple of days. So just pay attention to your state and what they're doing. Sharon Barnes, Mississippi to Texas. Ooh, Texas. Nice. Hot, but nice. I have a niece out there in Texas, and I think my sister's trying to move out to Texas as well. Scott at Sharon Barnes, safe travels. Yes, safe travels, hon. Miss Deborah Watson, love your hard work. Thank you, Miss Deborah. I so appreciate you guys for rocking out with me all these hours, all my members, subscribers, people that just joining us for the first time. Make sure you guys get at us. I will not be out in the public, so if you guys want to become a member, if you're a Pick 3 player, you want to get deeper with your game, you kind of like our community, join us. Now, if you're not a Pick 3 community, just, wait for us to come out during the live stream so we can have a good time with y'all. Okay. Sharon Barnes, thanks. Scott? Yes. Thank you so much for that, Scott. So I'm going to get ready to get off. I had a good time. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a fabulous weekend. Good night to everyone. I love you all. Thank you for spending this time with me. And I look forward to our membership for Tuesday. But we didn't do too bad. Miss J212, Miss Shauna, my moderators, thank you for keeping this thing good. Oh, we had something wrong already, huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I knew something was wrong. Miss Jennifer, we love you. I love you guys. I love you. I hope you had a good time with me. Thank you guys for the blessings. Thank you for your support. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like before y'all go. Double click your screen. Scott, thank you so much for your help with the pairs, with the hot numbers and possible triples. Thank you so much. And for the rest of y'all, I love y'all. I just want y'all to have a good weekend. Miss Shauna, he went to asking if you was from Africa. Gotcha. Yeah, he got to go. They think they so cute. Shauna, well, put it this way. At least y'all ain't got to worry about it Tuesday and Friday next week, because we're going to be doing our thing. Okay? Y'all make sure y'all keep up with me. And I will be getting those cat daddy numbers out. I'm going to lay across the bed and get those done. And I love y'all. Y'all just be cool. I'm so appreciative. We did have a good night. I know we had some jokesters, but thank you again to my moderators. Y'all were on it. Y'all said y'all wasn't playing tonight, and y'all wasn't. But I love you guys. All right. Well, peace out. Have a great weekend. I love you. I'll see you guys on the next live stream. All right. Thank y'all for making it beautiful. I appreciate y'all. Hold up. Love, peace, and hair grease, y'all. Yes, honey. I know. Gotta slide it back, honey. It's been coming out. It's been coming out. But I love y'all. I'll see y'all.